I don't physically have it, but I PayPal the guy a deposit. I just because I can only go to get the one at a time.
Dave, you are on fire with pickles.
Fire!
Oh, good one.
All right, we're live. So hello and welcome to the Arcade Hangout episode number 97.
Woohoo!
I'm Orange Whip. We are 3 away, guys. 3 away.
Oh boy.
I'm Orange Whip for tonight's show, and it's fucking Grinkfest 5 in a couple days, guys.
Actually, 3 days away too. Yeah.
No question tonight. We're just going right into this fucking Grinkers.
I have a question. What's Grinkers?
This is Dave from Buffalo.
Grinkers is where you go to people and then fucking you immediately forget what their names are.
Not everybody. There was some guy from Buffalo there last year. I can't remember who his name was. He was nice.
Well, at least you get to meet the guy. I mean, meet him for the first time.
45 minutes of conversation. Yes.
Hey, let me queue up 58 minutes and 29 seconds into John's latest video.
Oh,
I can't believe someone caught that.
Things you don't need in your life.
I don't think he just cares anymore. Anyways, proceed.
Well, just keep the fucking hang on talk going. I mean, come on.
Go, Dave. Go.
Wrecked him. I nearly killed him.
So I picked up a super hang-on yesterday from Rochester, New York. The guy was selling, that's about an hour away from me. He's selling 50 games. One of them was a pole position. I wanted to get both. And I was texting. He said they were at different locations. And then I'm like, all right, I want to go to the pole position first. He's like, I sold it. I'm like, okay, then we'll go to the hang-on. So he wanted $400, and the monitor was kind of washed out compared to his other games, which the monitors all look beautiful. He had about maybe 10 in the location I was at, and so I ended up getting it for $300 instead of the 4 I offered 3.
Nice.
Took it immediately, so I should have offered less. It's in my garage right now. My kids are loving it. But that's a game that I forgot about until Jim Bodini got his, and I'm thinking
Thanks, Jimbo.
The control scheme my kids absolutely love it, and I think it's awesome too. My neighbor was over here, and he's like, "Dude, this is cool. You know, I like this." And so I picked up that, and then what was yesterday? Yesterday was Monday.
That's so many you can't remember.
So Saturday I gave a guy I picked up I didn't pick it up yet, but I got an NBA Jam for $500.
Nice.
That's a hell of a game. That's
so fun.
Awesome.
I bought stuff off from before, so I immediately, when I saw where his location was, and I emailed, and when he got back, I'm like, it was the guy I knew, so I instantly said, hey, can I PayPal you 200 of it? Because I can't pick it up for at least a week. If you're cool with that, I'll do it right now. And 2 people I know wanted it locally. And the guy I bought the Super Hang-On from, I was telling him, I got an NBA Jam. Because you got that? I thought about driving to get that. I go, I know. It's like, it's something I always loved. But, yeah, so he says it works. He had pictures of it working, and I said take tons more photos. So, but for $500, I don't think I can go wrong.
No, I think anyone who comes over the place would want to play NBA Jam. Like that is like one of the best games around.
Yeah, guy from work too. He's been asking, get me an NBA Jam, and I've been sending him links, but they were always like $1,200, $1,500, and I go, dude, there's one for $575, and he's like, dude, I don't got the money. I'm like, all right, I'm buying it.
Mine.
Screw you, I'm getting it.
Yeah. Well, and then there's a local bar owner here who's going to try. He's thinking about turning his middle room into an arcade, and he told me already he'd give me $200 on top because he wanted it as well. If I wanted to turn it over to him, he's like, you can make money on it. If you want to get rid of it, I'll give you some money. And I'm like, we'll see. I haven't even got it home yet.
You said throw in a case of Bud Light and we're good?
Right.
Yeah, he's seriously thinking about doing it. Like he's already got what he bought a Simpsons. He bought Oh, yeah, he was asking me the other day, Simpsons characters have lines through it. He goes, do you know anyone that works on Simpsons PCBs? And I go, not offhand. I mean, I know there's El Dorado if you want to go commercial, or go on Clav and C, but he's got a Simpsons in there. He's got a Super Mario Brothers that he bought himself. And then he's got an operator who's got a couple multi-cades and an Addams Family pinball and stuff. And he's got the space. He goes, I'm thinking about, I go, just do it. Just a worst case scenario in a year, you can sell the games if it doesn't work out. But he was worried about taking tables that are, because it's a bar restaurant. There's only 4 booths in this section. And I'm like, just get rid of the booths.
That game's a moneymaker, though. I mean, that's like, people will go in there, going to go to the arcade, are going to play that over, like, the other stuff. I mean,
well, I go, he's going to be the first in Buffalo to do that. I go, you're going to get pressed immediately if you do this quick.
Well, press might be going a little far, but
No, somebody will, because there's not a full barcade like that anywhere.
Yeah, I've gotten pressed for not opening a fucking place.
Touche.
For a different reason, though, but yeah.
But that's about it. Grinkers at hopefully at 12:28 or 12:58, but it may end up being Thursday night late. I'm going standby, and there was
again.
massive...
I thought you weren't doing that.
No, I bought a ticket home, not the way there, because I wasn't gonna.
Smart.
But the flights had like massive, like 30, 40 seats 3 weeks ago. Now they're, full, not oversold. But I don't know. We'll see. I may have to go Buffalo, Chicago. Then if I don't get on, I go Chicago, Salt Lake, Boise, which would get me in about 5 or 6. Not crazy. Hopefully, some of it will work out.
Well, I put your name on the hotel room because if you get there at like 5 or 6, I'll probably be drunk and we'll be like, "Who, Dave? Who? No, I don't know that Dave." They actually moved my flight up early. I'll be getting in at 11:30 instead of 12:30 now. So,
wow.
Yeah.
1 more hour of drinking.
Exactly.
Our flights are like what, 3:30 or something, Keith?
3:30.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when it arrives in Idaho?
No, we take off at 3:30 our time. We arrive at 7, I think.
7-ish.
We'll see you at 8 or 9, 8:30 maybe.
Are you guys going nonstop out of San Diego?
Yeah.
On what airline? Oh, Alaska.
Alaska or United? Alaska. I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah.
10!
Maybe I'll see it.
Yeah.
Roundabout way.
No, I mean, yeah, if that's the way it's got to be, it's got to be.
That was a nice little surprise last year
Alaska's
when I was sitting at the bar on Sunday just watching the football games, and all of a sudden Dave and cousin Brian come in. Oh, sorry, we got bumped from our flight, so we're spending the night here again.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. I'll be spending the night in Chicago this year. Because I bought a ticket from Boise to Chicago, but not from Chicago to Buffalo. But there's seats on those.
Chicago's a good place to spend the night, though. I love Chicago.
Yeah. Be home first thing in the morning.
Get down to Holstead Street. Get some blues in, man.
We land at 7:07.
Okay.
We'll probably be in Grinkers by about 8:30.
Yeah. Alaska.
Yeah, probably 8-ish. We're usually there early, but this is the first time we're coming in pretty late.
The opposite for me. Normally, I come in late and I'm getting in early. It's like, what do I do with all this extra time?
8 o'clock. Yeah. People aren't even warmed up by 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
On the first night.
Yeah, and I get in at 1:30.
What amazed me last year's
any hangovers. I've decided no hangovers.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta order my never too hungover for the room.
Yeah, get that shit ordered.
We're gonna buy out every GNC.
Yeah, you better get a case or 2 there, Mock.
I'm just getting 1 for me.
1 6-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have a 6er shipped to the hotel again.
I want at least 2 per night as a buffer. And we play.
Is there any promotion codes going on right now?
Where do you buy them from Amazon? Or?
Yeah. $23.99.
I was gonna say I have a penis, so I don't need any.
You drink Bud Lights, which is practically water, so that's why you don't need them.
What do you do? You spice that on your
That one, Dave.
I'll put it in my
When I
vagina.
drink water, I feel great the next day too.
Just a couple of Dave's cups in your mouth before you go to bed with a glass of water.
I'll just shove that thing right up my crusty cunt.
I feel awesome in the morning.
Oh, not that crusty. Yeah.
I wonder if I have the address still saved in the where to ship to.
What a dick.
Dave's an asshole. All right, let's see here.
You'll be sorry, Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, he left.
Yes. Look at that. $23 shipped. You can't beat that, can you?
No, you can't.
We'll be there by Thursday, though. That's the key.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
So Gaka, what time are you're driving there, right?
Yeah, I'm driving. Hopefully, we'll be all ready to go by the time I want to leave tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
I'm still finishing up
Got some
projects
shit to do.
Yeah.
He needed his nappy poo.
Yeah. So if all goes well, I'll be on the road about 1 p.m. here in California. So I won't get in until probably 11 or 12 o'clock tomorrow night. Just straight to a hotel, sleep, and then the next morning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and then Thursday morning, unload games and take the truck in. So by 1 or 2 o'clock, I should be in there ready to party. So
nice.
On Thursday.
Are both of your sons coming, or just?
No, just my older son.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
I'm sorry, Gak. When did you say you were leaving?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow
Okay.
about 1 o'clock. Yeah.
How long of a drive?
Well, with the normal vehicle, about 8.5, 9 hours.
Oy.
But I got a big loaded down truck, so it's probably going to take an hour or so longer.
So 10 hours altogether.
Probably, yeah. And then it's an hour time change. Leave here at 1. I'll probably get there at midnight. That'd be my guess.
Optimistically.
Yeah. Right.
I
But
still
you
have
beat
the
us
address
to
in
go
Amazon.
Thursday, You're
my
still
Amazon
ahead of us.
Prime list.
Yeah.
Mine got deleted or something.
Love that.
So Steve texted me today when I was at work. He's like, it started out, it was like, he was trying to be all cryptic.
He
But
asked me for your number, by the way. And then
Yeah. I'm sorry. I did send him your number today.
So he starts out, he's like, hello there. Would you like to play a game? And mind you, I've got an app on my phone that's called like Mr. Number. It identifies it like who the call. It's like caller ID kind of. So it comes up Steve Barbie, and I'm like, and what kind of game would that be? And before I could say, and he's like, the game of guess who this is. You have all the clues you need, and before like 2 seconds pass by, and I'm like, Mr. Barbie, and he's like, oh, yo. Okay. Just wanted to confirm that I should be bringing the second Street Fighter over to Grinkers, and I just I read that as he is bringing it over, so I'm like, sweet dude. He's like, I'll take that as a yes. And I'm like, yes, he'll get played. Actually, he's supposed to be on the show. Who's
we had a full room right until Buffett left.
All right, so we got a slot. Time for the slut to fill a slot. See what I did there? Yeah.
What knockers? Oh, thank you, Doctor.
Before I forget, I just want to show what my pickup was for this last week.
Ooh. Make it fast.
It's a picture of a man.
Oh,
yeah, you got
a phone. You got
Yeah,
a phone.
Cold
Nice
beer.
Wow.
You don't even drink beer. You don't deserve that.
Yeah.
Should be ice cold soda.
$7.50 Canadian.
Just because everything's ice cold.
Wow.
Yeah. And all working or
Canadians to get
It's
that
all
game?
working. It needs a little cosmetic work. This needs new side art. The wood grain's in pretty good shape. Right at the bottom of the glass, there's a little bit of flaking, but it's mostly on the black, so I should be able to touch that up. It's fully working. Needs a really good cleanup though.
Look out for rusty balls.
I'll get you.
That's a nice pickup though. That's sweet. That'll be.
I've never even seen one for sale here, period. Besides, I mean, it actually wasn't even for sale. I kind of caught on to someone else's Facebook chat he was talking about to somebody else, and I just like, hey, I'm interested in that thing. And it was a friend of a friend that was of that guy who was selling it. So.
2 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
not
what, are you
2
reserving a
Andrews.
slot for someone? Can you do that?
I was seeing double, 4 Andrews. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know what's going on here. The network is acting really fucked up again today.
Blame it on
All
the
right.
network.
Sorry, quick question, guys.
I didn't do anything actually. It's just haven't touched the computer.
When I'm about to have something shipped to Hilton Garden, do I have to say my room number? Or just my name's fine.
No,
just your name.
Just your name. Put Hilton Garden in and then your name. Yeah. Hilton
Kara
Garden, put your
Leo
name.
Connolly.
I have 3 packages coming to the Hilton
Oh
Garden.
boy, nice.
Yeah.
And just put my name, bitches.
Friends of the treadmill breaker guy.
Yeah. What's the name of the guy that was creeping after Steve last year or the year before?
Huh?
Wasn't there like the front desk guy was creeping after? Like, on
Mock.
LinkedIn?
Yeah, that's right. He was. Mock's not on here right now.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
what
last year?
happened?
Or year before?
Was it? I think it was a year before.
He
looked him up on Facebook or something.
You looked him up as LinkedIn. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that.
And he tried to like friend him and stuff like that. It's like, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Steve had a stalker.
Mr. Herman. Actually, no. He called the guy and he talked to him, and then he had I think the guy look up his LinkedIn page and contact him on LinkedIn, like an hour later.
Weird.
Is what it was.
Weird.
He liked the jib of his walk.
Yeah. Ask him.
There was man love going on at the Hilton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your LinkedIn stalker, Steve? Send it care of him.
You're on mute.
She's a squirter.
I don't remember his name now. It was like that was a year ago.
It was LinkedIn, wasn't it?
It was just an anonymous hookup.
And then an hour later, he looked you up on LinkedIn.
Yeah, and he looked me up and he looked Paul up and he was like finding out if we're shady.
Curious who these people from
What's
California.
going on?
It's really weird.
He saw you and Paul were bunking together, so.
Shouldn't have been worse. I was bunking with Keith.
Find you on Grindr. Fell back to LinkedIn.
Didn't look me up. I guess I wasn't attractive enough.
No.
Looking for 2+1.
I know. I woke up the next morning, my asshole hurt. I don't know.
Goddamn, those welcome cookies were delicious.
You buried the
You need
lead.
to pick up a 6-pack of those never too anally sore.
Did he break your behind, or is that what happened? I mean, jeez.
Steve, I think your camera's on an angle there, Steve.
You are. He's partying already. Walking up this wall.
What's up, Steve?
There we go.
Steve.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up?
There he is. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Wow.
to see you guys.
Quiet now.
You're very well lit this evening. Usually
I'm
you're in the dark.
I'm at home.
Oh, you mean lighting? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's always well lit.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, yeah.
I'm planning on getting well lit soon.
Starting Thursday.
All right.
Too quiet, Steve. Can't hear you, bro. You're beautiful, but you're quiet. Look at that. How do you confuse a Steve? That's. Oh, I'm dying.
I'll be back. Hang on.
All right.
Just keep telling him he's quiet all night.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh boy. Couple of days.
Soon enough. Yep.
As soon as I get there, I'm getting a tuna fish sub. I'm going to repeat everything from last year. As soon as I got there, that's what I had. Then I had the pepperoni
Really
at 2 in the morning.
Oh, mine says Friday delivery. You know what? I know how I can address this.
Yeah, what the fuck? Mine does too.
Whoever has some, I'll borrow 2 and return them on Friday.
I've got 2 packs. I'll bring some spares.
Okay, yeah, same here. Mine says Friday. What the hell?
I'll get you at 30 of Bud Light, Yak. You're good. Don't worry.
All right.
Well, me and Carrie are rating like every GMC the first thing that we get there. So
we're doing that again?
All right.
Yeah, we're doing it again.
All right. So if anybody can let Keith and I borrow a couple, we'll pay you back on Friday.
We got a case coming to the room, or a 12-pack.
2 cases, yeah.
This trip not sponsored by.
Yeah.
Just hit me up, guys.
Sweet.
Hey, Dave, you still want me to bring the crock pot? Do you have that?
The crock pot?
Yeah, bring it just in case.
I've got it on the list, so.
$47.98. Yay.
Oh, that's what I was gonna bring. I was gonna bring my hot dog boat.
You gotta bring the boat.
Hot dog boats.
She's the coffee pot.
Yeah, I had I bought a box of 15,000, so I think I've got 10,000 left.
Yeah.
Somebody's restaurant on there.
Dave likes his wieners. Yeah. What can we say? He's
got a wieners.
That was awesome. Was that Friday or Saturday? I don't remember.
It was both days, I think, right?
No,
we started on Friday though.
Friday. No, I think it was Friday, and that's I was outside talking to you, Whip, and then Steve was like, Dave, what's going on? Well, watch us bring them here. I'm like, well, I don't want to compete with your food.
As long as they're in the back room, he said it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that same checkout girl's working at that grocery store. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
Yeah, I'm sure she's really impressed when you're buying 48 hot dogs from her.
She's like, how many of these could you fit in your mouth?
And like 36 pack of Bud Light and a 48 pack of hot dogs.
It's like that.
And some cigarettes too. Yeah, and some cigarettes. Yeah, just start rubbing your belly, being like, "Hey, sexy."
I just came back from a run too. I was sweating. I was sweating in gym clothes.
Well, Dave, put a tire around the room if you're gonna, put a tire on the room if something goes on. All right.
No. I just like the flirtation over the coupons.
Chicks love coops.
She's like, "Oh, you're from New York?" I'm like, "Yes, I am."
Yes, I am. And I would like this 20% off my 400 pack of Bud Light.
How from the coupons did you know you were from New York?
Like this girl, click on that link I just posted.
Because she ID'd him.
Ah.
Yeah, you have to be 18 to buy wieners, and I know.
At least in bulk.
She's like, "What are you doing with all these hot dogs?"
A bunch of hot dogs in her face.
Skin on, he was okay, but as soon as he
How
got
do you handle these?
ID'd.
Well, here a female's voices.
Who are we talking to here?
Yeah, I heard somebody in the background.
Creepy.
Must be Steve, right? Steve
there it is.
That's Dave's dream girl right
Yeah, right.
She'd be even better if you're throwing cans of Bud Light at her.
Cling, gets knocked out.
There's nothing like a big welt and a black eye. That just turns you right the hell on.
Punch in the eye? Nah, it's a Bud Light can.
Nah, it's full play.
Unopened. Playing with your pussy there too, huh?
That's all you get.
Oh.
Is Wyo's in the chat?
That's young.
Wyo!
He's riding with you guys, right?
Or is he too? Is he too busy for that too? Fuck face. Huh?
Where does Sam live now? Is he in San Diego or Denver?
He's in Denver.
All right. Did he move to San Diego for a while?
Yeah, for like a
2 days.
week, like an hour.
He came back. He was absolutely horrified by the state of our recycling, so he moved back to Denver. So there was no composting almost anywhere he went, and he just couldn't take it. Back he went.
I'm sure he'd be happy to tell you all the stories at the bar.
Actually, yeah. Is he coming? I don't have the chat open.
Yes, last I heard, Sam is supposed to be riding along.
Better.
I love that story.
So, what kind of vehicle do you guys drive from Denver?
It's like a van. It's like a minivan.
And how many guys?
Well, I think this year it's 5.
Yeah.
All right, not too bad. Where do you sit? You got to sit in the front, right?
Yeah.
He drives from the rear. It's like a fire truck, Dave.
It's kind of a rape vanny, but it does the job.
Yeah, that van that one posted free candy. I love that picture.
That's the one. It's a big hit in Wyoming.
So that was Steve, everyone. Thanks for driving by.
Apparently, the hot dogs in the face gif was too much.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right, that's it. Now I remember why I don't come on this show anymore.
If Lyle comes, we'll promise him fluffy eggs.
He was disappointed last year.
Yeah, I think he built up the breakfast at the Hilton, and then when he actually had it again, he's like, it's not that good. I'm not sure if this is worth $10.
Oh, that's all you eat.
Yeah.
What's you guys' favorite place? That Joe Mama's place or that place that place they ate at that was on the way to Grinkers?
Yeah, it's like a country griddle place.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it. Yeah.
That was better than the other one.
Yeah.
It took forever for Joe Mama's. Yeah.
Joe Mama's is just okay. Yeah.
Your mama's griddle.
That one's like across the street too. You got to brave crossing the street with a hangover.
Yeah.
Well, from the hotel, you just go underneath the bridge.
Yeah, there's a bridge that goes underneath the.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Walkway.
In the back of the hotel.
Never did that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's right by the pool.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. But
Speaking
yeah,
of walking outside, you guys checked out the weather? It's gonna be 50s.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be chilly. Yeah.
We're gonna be inside the whole time though, so.
Right. We'll be drinking. We'll be overheated.
Who's gonna bring jeans or cargo shorts?
I had shorts.
I'm not wearing shorts at all. Yeah.
I'm bringing shorts.
I gotta rethink the wardrobe.
I'm bringing shorts.
Temperatures again? I missed
You can still bring the banana hammock.
50
early, low 50s.
55-36 is what it is.
Inside the arcade is room temperature.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot inside the arcade.
Yeah, I thought we were all gonna wear those, like one-lit things. What are those things called? The
onesies?
Oh yeah, the onesies. Yeah.
Butt flat pajamas. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, do we get a bulk order of those?
Right.
I want tear off whatever's. Yeah.
And by bulk, I mean the extra large sizes.
Right.
Ship them all care of Chris Gack. Godman.
COD. Chris Gack. Yep.
They also double as blankets at night when you're trying to fall asleep. 90s.
Well, I can't believe like your little tidbits of information that you posted today.
The kind of fun fact kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. The shirts and all that. Yep.
Sure, why not?
Yep. Oh, you want me to talk about it, or you're
yeah,
talking?
you talk about it.
I don't remember. I'm tired. I haven't had much sleep in a few days.
I'll look it up here.
All right.
Been burning the midnight oil, drawing all those names on them shirts.
Yeah, right.
Is Carrie coming on later tonight, or is she out?
Some chance.
Oh,
some
really?
Chance.
She's doing a lot of driving. Sounds like.
Yeah, a lot of driving.
Oh, bummer.
If she makes it on, it'll be late. That's what she said. That's not a joke either. That's what she said.
But I'm
bummed. One of those nights. Yeah.
Has anyone tried to buy random questions? Has anyone tried to buy Star Wars tickets? in the town?
I just bought mine today.
Did you? So there's this place by us called The Lot. And it's one of those theaters where you can name your seats, and it's got the recliners, and they do the whole, service to your seat type
dinner
thing.
movie theater.
And usually tickets like $15 there. It's actually, it's not bad.
Wow.
So I go online because they send me an email because I'm on the little mailing list. Hey, buy your opening night tickets for a new Star Wars movie, blah, blah, blah. So like, sweet, I'll do that. I click on it. $35 a ticket.
Oh my god!
I was like, go fucking die in a fire, you gouging motherfucker.
That's for the opening night, though, or what?
Wow.
Around here, we have those nights. Same thing around here, except the tickets were $10.
10.
From 15 to 35.
That's stupid.
Wow.
Unless they are doing though. You may have clicked on the wrong one because they're also doing a double feature in like almost every theater. It's doing where they're doing Force Awakens followed by Last Jedi. And so
this was just the movie The Last Jedi.
Really?
You get like a free toy lightsaber with that or something?
They pull this shit all the time here because it's just because people just throw money around.
Yeah, it's actually $9 a ticket with a $16 service charge.
Yeah,
very much.
Convenience fee. Convenience.
Do you buy?
You know, what my daughter went to tonight.
That would be a $26.
The My Little Pony movie.
My daughter went to. Well, she's 21 years old. She went with their friends to see The Shining in theaters because they re-released it for like just one night.
Oh, cool!
So, for Halloween, yeah. So that's one of her. Yeah, that's one of her faves. So that's kind of cool that you can go see that in theaters,
Right? Yeah, that's cool.
They're doing 30th anniversary of Princess Bride as well. There's
that would be good.
Yeah.
Mock taught his daughter well that she likes classic movies.
Yeah.
We were talking about this before. The show started.
Oh, that was kind of weird when I asked her, like, you know what movie you should see is Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Oh, I've seen that already.
That's overrated.
It's like the high school kids kind of know, like, the movies that they should,
Right, a pass. That
are, like, good and, like.
Hey, speaking of movies, are you guys Superman fans? Christopher Reeve Superman at all? Anybody?
Some.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
It's kind of okay.
Yeah, 1 and 2. I was a huge fan. My daughter's 10. Never seen either one. I bought $10 on Amazon whenever I had the first 5 movies.
10.
So the first movie had all these extra scenes in it, and Superman 2, it's some bizarre cut of the
Richard
movie.
Donner cut. The Richard Donner cut.
The Richard Donner cut.
That was originally how the movie was supposed to go, but then they took the movie away from him.
But I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't like the Richard Donner cut either.
No, on Superman 2, like with Superman 2, how does when does in the version you saw, if you can remember the movie, does anybody when does Superman reveal himself to Lois Lane in the original theatrical release of Superman 2? When is the one?
It was
Correct.
at the Niagara Falls. Yeah.
Correct, which I live by Niagara Falls.
In the honeymoon scene.
In original,
Slowly I turn.
Correct.
Correct.
He trips over the thing. His glasses
falls in the fire.
He falls in the fire with his hand. Yeah.
Yep.
No, not the version I watched the other day. She shoots him with a blank. She shoots him with a gun that's got blanks in it, and they totally got rid of that scene.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they're flying off to the Fortress of Solitude. I was very disappointed.
How about the explosion when he pushes the rocket into space to avoid Lex blowing off San Andreas Fault? The rocket explodes, and that's what releases the 3 criminals from the Phantom Zone.
Phantom Zone, yeah.
It wasn't the elevator with the bomb in it that was in the second movie. So there's like a lot of different things because he filmed them both at the same time.
I forgot about that scene.
Yeah, so that's a different scene.
Oh, I hate this cut. I hate it. I want my $1.35 back for that version.
Well, Quest for Peace is the better movie. So.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the strongest.
I think I used him as a coaster. That and Superman Returns. I only wanted the first 3.
Remember that scene where like Superman's all like he got scratched by like Nuclear Man.
Oh, Nuclear
He's like
Man.
all looking like an old man. He's all and then he finds the green probe. Like, what did he do with that probe to like get his powers back? I want to know.
Oh, I think
I don't think I've seen it since
we know where that probe went.
Yeah, where did that probe go?
Extra probing.
Yeah,
Superman.
And actually, even the Superman 3, the Richard Pryor one is barely watchable.
I like it. I laugh my ass off.
I like it
when he's
too,
going
but like. Yeah, but it's like a Richard Pryor skit.
Yeah.
I know, but my favorite is when they're talking about how he's stealing from the company. Well, he's going to slip up sooner or later. Well, that's what they say in the movie. He's like, nope, he's not going to slip up. He's going to slowly siphon the money out, unless he's a complete and utter moron. He's not going to do a thing to bring attention to himself, unless he's a complete and utter moron. All of a sudden, and he looks out, there's a Ferrari in the parking lot.
I like that he's never touched a computer before, and he's a computer genius the first time he touches the computer.
Wow, this shit is whack.
Oh my god. That, and you know what's weird is the villain is basically Lex Luthor, just with a different name. I mean, he's a rich corporate tycoon. Oh, what, Lex Luthor? No, his name's
Gene Hackman wouldn't do the movie or something like that.
Yeah, some bullshit thing. But then he came back for all the other ones. So.
Well, the fourth one, which was clearly worse than the third.
Oh, it's so bad. You know what's so funny in the fourth one? They need his DNA, Superman's DNA. So they go to the museum and they just use like bolt cutters to cut Superman's hair. Like, you shouldn't be able to cut anything to cut his hair, right? I mean, it's invincible.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Hey, does anyone have the Superman 2 that can burn me a copy of the original one on DVD? Nobody.
We don't condone.
We don't have to pay piracy on this show.
Sorry.
Can someone explain to me the cellophane S that he pulls off his chest and throws it at the villains? I want to know what all that's about.
Yeah. Where did that power come from?
Dow Chemical.
So the deal is that since Richard Donner lost the movie, that the new director has to create, I think, 51% content to make it his movie, to change over the title from Richard Donner to the new director. I forget his name. But so that's why he created scenes like that where he pulls off his S and throws it at the guy, and all those scenes were additionally filmed just so he could have more footage to prove that he was, to have him enough percentage that he was
the majority of the
the majority. So there's a lot of like added scenes and stuff that are like weird, and
he's got the I'm the manager syndrome.
Did you ever see the TV cut of that movie? It was like way darker. Like, there's a part where the little kid's running, and the ogre guy of the three villains. He takes he takes a light off of the cop car and he hucks it at the little kid, and the kid just explodes. Boosh! And then the woman's all
okay. I would like that movie.
Yeah, and then the woman, whatever her name is, she's like, "That's a boy that'll never become a man." It's such a darker version of the TV cut because they get like 3 hours long,
leather outfits and stuff, all S&M'd out.
It's never die in movies.
It's really long because they could stick more commercials in a 3-hour cut. That's what they used to do in the old days on TV.
Oh yeah,
but yeah. I told you I'm full of like useless trivia bullshit.
Among other things.
Yeah.
When I was watching this the other day, I'm like, what the fuck? I can't wait to tell this on the Hangout. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. I thought for sure Bodini would know.
Because you're talking about the nerds.
Yeah. Dave's wife is just like, yeah, save that for your fucking loser Hangout. I don't want to listen to it anymore. God damn it.
No, but I totally agree with you, Dave. I actually do not like the Richard Donner cut. I know that a lot of people really do like it, but
it's interesting to watch, though.
It is. No, I have it.
The first one, the first Superman, the extra scenes were okay, like him going to Lex Luthor's lair with the snow and the bullets.
Oh yeah, and the machine guns and all that.
Yeah, that's not that
really
bad.
Cool.
That was fine, but the Superman 2, it totally changes everything. Like when I forgot about the Paris scene, and I totally forgot because it was omitted because I just was watching. We didn't finish it, so I'm gonna have to get the regular copy because my kid's already been tainted. I don't want her to think that's what she's gonna remember.
When I was little, say your kid's been tainted. That's kind of a bad choice. Go ahead, sorry, Mark.
We used to collect the trading cards, you know, for Superman. And you know the ones that you get one piece of gum, you get like 6 cards. Anyway, for Superman, they would actually show that scene. A couple of the cards had the scene where he goes in the
look who came back.
I remember that.
So anyway, some of the cards had the scene where he was underground, where Lex was shooting fire at him and ice and machine guns. Anyway, that was on some of the cards. I'm like, that's not in the movie. And then it took like years later until, you know, it was released.
I mean, I was so into this with the HBO book came out before, you know, there was VHS and whatever Betamax, which we had. I would like every day I would like sit and wait to watch Superman again. Like, you know,
when it comes back on.
Like you know, really, Lois, you're gonna risk your life over two credit cards, a hairbrush, and a lipstick. You know what's in the contents of her purse?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What did he say?
2 lipsticks, something, and
$10, 2 credit cards, $10, 2 credit cards, a hairbrush, and a lipstick. That's the contents of Lois Lane's purse.
And a vibrator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
the real Superman.
Some Vagisil. Anyway.
Vagisil.
Somebody keeps cheek sneaking.
That's right.
Do you guys ever remember Stuart from?
No, Mad TV, Stuart.
Was it Mad TV?
Yeah, no. Stop it.
Stop. So there was a whole scene where his mom has got like a boyfriend over and he's sitting on the couch with her, and Stuart's like upstairs in the bathroom looking for something, and he's like, I can't find it. And the mom is just shouting, it's next to the Vagisil. Stuart's upstairs going, the what? Vagisil. What? She's just screaming Vagisil over this boyfriend who's sitting on the couch the whole time. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. I think it might be an outtake. If you look for Stuart outtake reels, there's a really good reel, and like she's losing it. The guy who's playing the boyfriend is just fucking dying, and whoever plays the guy who plays Stuart, you know that he just ad-libs it and just keeps it going way past where it should have been on script. You know, you gotta look that up.
That is a severe behavioral disorder.
What? Anywho, anyway, I'm gonna bug out because I mean I saw Keith and Steve on Saturday. I'm gonna see him again.
I'm tired of your shit anyway.
Well, it's like an hour past your bedtime, so.
Hey, Saturday was a good time.
Fuck you!
Did you have a good time Saturday?
And I absolutely.
We didn't go till 4 in the morning this time.
I should not have driven home on Saturday night.
Surprised you did.
That wasn't a good idea.
You drove home on Saturday night?
Yes.
Yeah. I got this bug in my ass about sleeping in my own bed. And,
Yeah.
What time did you leave?
I have a big bed. We could have cuddled.
I'm fine. Just get me through this door and I'll be fine.
What time did you end up leaving?
About 12:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to buy that breathalyzer that I was looking at on Amazon.
That was a fun night, though.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Bunch of old guys hanging out with young girls. Yeah.
Hey.
Were young girls?
My daughter had her friends over, too.
Boy, did we feel old.
Well, I felt, dude, I felt old before we even left the sushi place.
Oh my god. Good lord.
So we go to this sushi place in San Marcos. It's basically right opposite the dorms for the college there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All of the girls come over. And
You're all annoying.
before they're going out on the Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
There's this table full of girls walked by us. Not one of them were under 6 foot tall. And they're all wearing these painted on micro mini dresses.
What's this?
And they're cut off at the coochie.
Yeah. they were, all of them were drop dead gorgeous. And and they walked past in a line past our booth. And I looked at Till I said, I feel like I've just been punched in the face 4 times.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
kept
God.
coming over to talk to
Holy
the other
shit.
table. Yeah.
It was just another painful reminder that you're old and fat and no one's looking at you anymore.
And no one ever will. Oh.
Hey, you're now a creepy guy.
You're the old man at the club.
That's okay. My games don't judge.
There you go. Yeah, so then we had a couple beers there. Then we went back to my house and got more beers. And got
Captain something's
Oh yeah, Captain Morgan has a new shot. It looks, you know, the cannonball. They have a new one called I think it's called the cuckoo nut or the cocoa nut or something.
The cougar nut.
Loco nut.
But you pour it, it looks like white liquid.
Oh.
And it tastes like a coconut cupcake. Thank God.
Just stop there, Mom. Just stop.
No, that's pretty much it.
It's a squirter.
But it was good.
It was,
way to sell the shot on that one. It looks like a white liquid, a thick white liquid, you know.
Yeah.
just imagine what the contents of Captain Morgan's cocoa nuts would be. And,
Yeah, so there was that.
that happened.
No more for me, bye. I'm
I'll see you
driving.
all on Thursday night.
All right, Griffin.
Griffin, see you Thursday.
I'll be a little sweaty, but it's okay.
You won't be the
See
only
you
one.
tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Later.
So now that he's gone, no.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed that he drove home because he's had something to drink, and I'm like,
That's not all.
He's got
How
a
far-
long drive.
How far of a drive is he? Is it
45-minute drive?
45 minutes.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's all highway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Highway speeds. Won't kill you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Set the cruise control and keep it between the lines. Can't see a line, can you, Russ?
When are we gonna have the time cop cars? You just sitting there and go, "Take me home."
Yeah.
It's called Tesla.
Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uber.
You gotta take the whiskey roads when you're late at night. The roads that the cops aren't on.
There's so many cops in
We don't have those.
Yeah, we got cops on every corner here.
I need to buy a
board
good breathalyzer because I can't afford to get a DWI.
Oh, I can't either. Yeah.
That would ruin my entire career. So I'm like, And I went on Amazon and I'm not the reason why I was looking wasn't because I'm always driving when I'm drinking, and that's not the case at all. But last week, it dawned on me last weekend that when I feel like I'm ready to drive, after I've had a long time to sober up and stuff, the limit is 0.08. It doesn't take much really to be. It would just be nice to know, for sake of security, that hey, I feel I'm fine, I feel fine, good enough, but having just that knowing it would be a nice.
But there's a flaw in that logic, though. If you have that thought to think, "Oh, am I good to drive?" then you're fine to drive.
Dude, that's the flaw right there.
No,
dude, Leo, you just outlined the flaw.
Yes,
because
that
when
is
I'm drunk,
the question.
The question may still arrive, but that's not.
Yeah, I want that true. Yeah.
Yeah, and anytime.
That's how you end up with a DWI.
Right.
It was like, hey,
I need that breathalyzer.
And actually, I was.
And that is why the Hilton is so awesome to be near drinkers.
Yes. Oh, yes.
We can just walk it.
You're gonna freeze our asses off though, because some nights it's
I
getting
feel like
freezing.
That's all good.
That'll sober you up, though. That sobers you up.
I feel like I had a day, a full-on drinkers day last weekend, but instead of beer, it was all wine because we do this. We do an annual. We call it the Tour de Franzia.
Yeah, careful with your words there.
We do this thing called Tour de Franzia, and it's a team bike. but you have to finish a box of wine before you.
Oh.
Which after the fires go out in California, may be all we have.
Yeah, pretty much. Right.
True story.
Stock just went up.
True story. Yeah, shit. That sucks. But yeah, I had a lot to drink. And then after the race is over, we went to a local pub, got some food and stuff, and
more drinks.
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea to get a Long Island.
Oh,
After
that's never good.
And then I told everyone let's all do pancake shots.
Yeah.
When does that logic kick in?
Yeah.
And then for the next 3 hours, I drank wine and sat in the same spot.
And wondered if you could drive.
Yeah. I think there's a casino in Montreal that has a breathalyzer right outside the front, right by the front doors.
Well, they have those. They have a lot of that those like novelty arcade-ish machines.
We had a bachelor party there, and I remember we had a contest who could blow the highest number, and then
the one that I used once that I played. They had it in a bar, and if you guess your BAC, you get like a free game, which just means you get a little game. That was me after I took a leak in the bushes.
But no one has ever won that because they're so drunk. They're like 5%.
So that's about 1.5 liters of Franzia right there.
54 ounces.
So
I did
slap in the bag there.
I had a 32-ounce water bottle that was full. And then
so
there was another team was like, hey, can you finish? We're so spent. And I'm like, oh fuck, give me that. And I filled my water bottle up almost all the way again. Yeah.
Well, that one.
I took a leak. That's from our team. They're like, let's get a team photo. I'm like, I'm just gonna look out in the other direction with a confused look on my face.
You weren't peeing that time.
Not that time. That time I was.
Why was it flashing?
Oh my God. It's like a raid.
Jesus Christ.
Where's the picture of Jimbo getting rammed into the arcade, the pinball machine? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a video. Wow.
That's right.
Super Hang-On. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Are those videos still happening? The weird.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of those in a while.
You're not missing much. Train wreck.
So Steve, you ready for all this to come to
us?
Grand Arcade? Yeah.
To fruition.
No.
Good answer. Good answer.
I liked your club post, like, please do not put anything on social media. It's
Yeah, the problem is you get. Well, I think what has happened over the past few years is any guest that has just happened to come to Grinkers during Grinkfest, like walks in the door and like, what's going on? And then they learn about it that way, and then the next year they want to participate in it that year, and so it's kind of like built up. And so you get emails like we have a form on our website, and people have been filling out the form like, okay, when's Grinkfest?
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly. So there's probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 15. So it's not a massive number, but hopefully hopefully.
I mean, honestly, I tried to tell the guys earlier.
Hopefully we don't have like.
He went past robot and straight to freeze.
Yeah.
Is he there?
Hello.
Who died? Did I freeze or did Gak freeze?
Hopefully we don't have.
Oh, sorry.
Hopefully we don't have, and then you cut out. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have like 100 locals show up because that would just be too many people. But Yeah, that's what that post was about. You know, it's just trying to keep it kind of on the down low so we don't get too crowded.
Yeah, because I could see how it could easily become, locals saying like, "Hey, show up! You just get this badge and you get dollar beers all weekend," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of people start showing up. Yeah.
And they don't even play in the tournament.
And then the sandwiches, yeah, I can't wait for a nice little sandwich on Thursday. Oh, it's gonna hit the spot.
Well,
so here's an
That's
email
what
that
she
came
said.
in today. Where'd it go? Let's see. All right, so this is from a guy named Jeff. He emailed at 6:19 p.m. today. He says, and he's got a 208 phone number, so I know he's a local guy. He says, "Hi, I cannot find how to register for Grinkfest. I called. I called, talked to an employee, and so I found out what the times and dates were."
And then Steve fired his
to me
entire
about
crew
it
shortly after.
It's kind of like an underground rave, but in a
public place,
public environment. Yeah.
Also, I talked to this guy Griffin last year at the bar. He seemed really nice. Is he going to be there this year? Or?
Yeah.
I'd like to ask
So,
you
yeah.
to stop hitting on my wife.
I asked him what his name was, and he sent me his Tinder profile.
Crazy things, Jimbo.
Oh, there it is.
What the fuck?
That was after the race.
What race? Where the hell was that?
The Tour de Franzia.
It's fitting that you're wearing a Ms. Pac-Man shirt.
Yeah. I'll leave it in the air.
A little nice little leprechaun heel clicker.
I love the commentator. Do crazy things, Jimbo.
Great encouragement. Well, if that's as crazy as it gets, I'm pretty lame.
Steve, is there any down games that like, oh man, it's down now? Like I was hoping, or no? Like not that there's always down games, but is there like one that's down now that like, ooh, I wanted this to be working for Grinkfest, like, or no? Is everything the ones that are down not a big deal?
So Dan and I about a month and a half ago, Dan and I observed that every year around Grinkfest, shit just starts blowing up like crazy.
Figures.
Yeah, but it's true. It's just weird. So we usually will have like from week to week, we'll work on games one Saturday, and then we'll come in the following Saturday, and there'll be like, 2 or 3 games that have gone down in that time frame. In the past month and a half, it seems like that number is like double or even triple. It's been brutal, but we've been battling it pretty hard. And Game Fixer got to town 2 days ago. He's been helping us out.
Oh, great.
So yeah, our goal is to be 100% by Thursday at like 5. So if everything goes well, by Thursday at 5, there will be no games down. Right now, probably the game that pissed me off the most is Eliminator. Eliminator had a partial horizontal collapse, and we fixed it like 2 weeks ago.
Vector one that's like a 4-player cocktail.
Yeah.
Is that right?
You got to shoot a rocket and a cookie.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my
Yeah,
fucking
we have the.
Yeah, where's my cookie? Sorry.
Hard-boiled egg and a lemon cookie.
Inside joke. Big time
Oh,
But yeah, we fixed it. We fixed it like 3 weeks ago, and then it broke again. We fixed it, and it broke again. So it's just
so do you have the upright or the cocktail version?
We have the upright. I'd love to get a 4-player cocktail, but there's one that got sold on Clav about a year ago. But other than that, I've never seen one come up.
Yeah.
You dick.
Funny.
I got so much shit running through my head.
Just have that hammer ready, guys.
I can just picture Mock getting all animated in his seat.
Yes.
Wham!
Let that Mock tell you the story.
No one needs to record him telling it, but it has to be.
That'll be a good drunk night.
Yeah, it's got to be a late night where we're outside in the back or something.
Right, yeah, that'll work.
As long as somebody falls and hits their head on the pavement again.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
How do you do that? It's like Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, he was reaching for his lighter to smoke like a cigarette.
Skeleton dick.
And he just kept on going.
He didn't even put his hands out. That's the part that
Yeah, he was reaching for the lighter like this, like and then he just went straight forward. His face just hit the
collapsed.
pavement. Yeah, I was just like, it felt like it sounded like a watermelon just dropping on the ground. Boom. Ouch.
Trade Center just.
So yeah, Eliminator, was that one there last year? I don't remember seeing that one.
Yeah, I was there. I saw
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Is Star Trek still working, Steve?
The Eliminator. Oh,
Yep, Star Trek is working 100% as far as I know.
Cool.
Awesome.
Do you still have that? God.
How many games were added in the last year? Since last year, if any.
Like new titles, you're saying?
Yeah.
How many burger times do you have on the floor?
We got like 10 of them.
42. 10.
Man.
Last year we had 4 burger times on the floor because there was 2 reasons for that. One is we had just finished the expansion like 2 months before, and so we were struggling to get working games in time for Grinkfest, and we had just come off of a burger time tournament, and so
that's what I figured.
Coming off the tournament plus wanting to have working games, so we just left them on the floor. But we've gotten we are now down to 1 burger time. So they're the only duplicates that we should have for this Grinkfest. Like an upright and a cocktail mispack, upright and a cocktail Pac-Man. And other than that, every other title will be unique, with the exception of Saturday with the exception of whenever we bring the second Street Fighter 2 onto the floor.
And Warlords. No.
Yeah, Stimpy made a comment that you had 2 Warlords, but I think one's an upright. You have upright Warlords and a cocktail of Warlords. Is that right?
We have a 4-player Warlords by the bar.
Yep.
And then I do have another 4-player Warlords in storage.
Okay.
So if you guys wanted to, we could bring that out.
I think focusing on the 1 is good enough.
One's fine.
Yeah.
True, because
we get such a crowd around it.
Yeah. You don't want
That's
2 of
true.
those going at the same time. Just one.
But Steve, I'm excited about the Street Fighter. I can't remember now. One's champion, and then you're doing Hyper in the other. Is that? Or are you doing?
They'll both be, what is it? Hyper Fight Turbo? Hyper Fighting.
Hyper. Nice.
Yeah, they'll both be that. Yeah,
Cool.
they'll both be.
Then we can have. Then we'll have 2 stations, Street Fighter for beers going.
Yep.
How are you working that
Honestly,
tournament? Is it like a bracket or something, or?
No, we're not. We decided. I guess I decided, but I collaborated with everyone. Like, I think what we ultimately decided on, and I think this is the best format, is to not do a bracketed tournament because that's going to take a lot of time. Plus, it forces a big crowd of people to be there all the time and not deviate at all. So what I came up with, and everyone else kind of agreed with, is to do Street Fighter for beers, basically Street Fighter for bucks. So
just like Warlords for dollars,
just like Warlords. And I was thinking about this today. The winner, whoever wins, can choose to keep playing, but the loser has to swap out every time unless there's no one else that's stepping up. So I play Andrew. Andrew beats me. So the next person gets to play. They pony up their $1 for beer or whatever. It sounds more easygoing if you say Street Fighter for beers rather than bucks.
It's always for beers. We're not doing this for money. There's no gambling involved.
Exactly. So
we're playing for beers.
But if the winner decides that he's done or he needs to piss or get a beer, he could just leave too. There's no obligation. It's just like Warlords. And we'll do that.
That sounds great.
We'll set a designated. We're doing. GAC has it set up. We're starting at 5 o'clock on Saturday, and we'll do that for like an hour or two, just to kind of be like, okay, so the average Joe can't. If there's people that are interested, enough people, the average Joe can't just like butt in and be like, oh, I'm not gonna do this for It is its own thing. So we'll play it by ear. I don't know. I know that there's probably at least 10 people that want to play like that, but we'll see how it goes. It's a brand new thing, and in the fighting game community, we used to call it money matches, but this is so low key that that's not what we're going to call it.
Beer matches.
Beer matches.
Perfect. I like it. That sounds great.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It makes things a little exciting, just like Warlords blows up to a whole new level. But
yeah.
I gotta bring some singles.
Yeah.
Actually,
just giving the people
dollar bills, y'all.
On my little list for tomorrow is hit the ATM.
Yeah. I think I won like 1 or 2 games last time, which I was like so excited.
You only need 1, and then you want to play like another 10.
I remember like a couple of years ago, like walking away for like 15, 16, 17 bucks on Warlords. Yeah, one night.
That's like a day of drinking right there.
Which is like, that's like half my bar tab for the whole weekend.
Yeah, that's a tip right there.
I think I was probably down $5 or $6, and then I went around, and then I was like, all right, I'll step out now. Got about half my money back. Yeah.
1 or 2, yeah.
What did I say? So I think we said last week we have all the games decided on now for all the tournaments.
Yep.
And one little thing to add, though, you guys probably all know this anyways, but some of the games, Clint feels like we have really good players showing up, so he wants the screw you, it's going to be super hard game.
I figured. He always does that anyway, though.
With the settings.
There's going to be a handful of them.
Arkanoid and Eyes it is.
Yeah, there you go. And Super Hang-On and Marble Madness. That was going to be the...
Actually, Super Hang-On's a very short... if you guys have never played Super Hang-On, it's a tough game.
Right.
Dave can attest to that wherever he is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right here.
It's tough to just beat the first level. Like, it's a good game.
And like I said, everyone voted on games, and I kind of tabulated together where there was at least 2 votes on a game. And there are some games you guys be surprised that got 0 votes. Like, I thought people might win that. I'm not saying any games, but we'll see.
We'll chat Thursday and you'll say which games.
Yes, there you go.
Here's the list.
Tomorrow. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we got to post. We have to put in the clav when we announce them too.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
I'm gonna guess that no game that I own is in there.
That's a nice Take-U glass there, Jack.
Yes, that's a Moonraker, of course.
Yeah, very nice.
Proper glassware, I guess, for this fancy beer.
Mm-hmm. Deserves it.
Good stuff.
I prefer my beer in the aluminum can it comes in.
That's right.
Yeah, Dave, water comes in a can. What can I say?
Yeah.
Straight from nature's fountain. The Bud Light can.
And right onto your front lawn.
Or side bush.
Yeah, so Adam G, Leo, you guys will get a chance to meet, but he actually helped me out a lot on Sunday loading games to take out there. And so we chatted a lot driving back and forth. And I'm like, yeah, so you're gonna start, prepping, drinking every night, getting ready for next weekend. And his version is like he doesn't drink at all. I'm like, what? Dude, you got to build that tolerance.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you got to have a couple.
That's backwards.
You got to build. You have a couple a night just to kind of build up.
I told him, I'm
you
like,
stretch that shit out.
Yeah. and I told him, and I'm speaking from experience. I try to stick with just, Coors Light.
Go big.
Good to go.
No. All the newbies. We gotta get the newbies
and a full liver.
Yeah.
We gotta get the newbies drinking like the IPAs and shit that first night. Run those down.
Oh,
it's
Adam's
really
convinced
impossible not
he's
to
going to be able to throw them all back. So, all right, have at it, buddy.
Thursday's
someone's gonna win that
the most
award.
dangerous night there is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There should be multiples, though. I was thinking about that the other day.
I got a good question.
Thursday was a dangerous night.
There should be like a gold, a silver, and a bronze gap award. Like,
Has Steve had how many Grinkfests has Steve had to clean up vomit from the men's room?
Oh God!
Is there been every Grinkfest there's vomit or no? Not really, just toilet.
Never.
Like, on the floor. No,
Yeah,
everyone's good.
I don't
I'm a
recall
gentleman.
puking
I would
at
throw them
Grinkers.
outside if I'm a, like a gentleman would. So,
Peak sneak.
Or
Yeah, everybody outside.
make it to the toilet.
Green apple splatters.
Yeah, so
gravy leg.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone throwing a whole lot.
Passing down the toilet, that's another thing.
Or sleeping.
Yeah.
Yes. Sleeping maybe, but not throwing up. Yeah.
Can I request Cottonelle for the men's room? Just kidding.
Cottonelle.
I'm just joking.
And gold bond.
Next
Yeah.
year we hear from
Green
Steve
gold
next
bond.
year. Hey,
Yeah,
sorry,
green
guys,
gold
we had to take out the stall in the men's room so I could squeeze 2 more games into the arcade. Sorry.
So now you guys are just standing around and piss in a hole.
Yeah, that's right. You guys have to take a shit, take it to the Hilton. Yeah.
Or destroy the ladies' room.
Oh no.
So,
There's probably
and,
like a palace in there too by comparison.
Yeah, that is where Grinker's Grand Palace is. The ladies' room after a weekend of...
Oh, it's a ladies' night.
Kendra sent me a sneak peek at the shirt, so they're coming along.
Yeah, that video?
Yeah, let's see here.
The video's pretty awesome.
Of Rich printing them. Let's see here. So there we go. The first color, they're yellow, and then
Sweet.
Wow. Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, speaking of Kendra and Rich, Dave, I just sent them today. I just shipped them off my new old. I had a second new old stock meter plexi, the little meter for the gauges. For
Oh,
Super
no shit.
To have them repro that because it hasn't been reproed, so they'll be doing that.
Nice.
Because those crack really easily. It's 2 pieces. The lower is the numbers, and the top is the meters, hands or whatever you call them. So they're gonna repro that.
And I believe Rich and Kendra are gonna make it. They're trying to, but my guess is it'll probably be late Friday when they get there, because they're always got more work than they can keep up with. So
they've been really good. Like I've been really impressed. The last 4 or 5 things I've got from them have been super timely. Top notch.
But no Toki for you.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that again. I haven't decided what the route to go with that is.
We're gonna have to scan it or something and redraw it in Illustrator.
Did you happen to see Jimbo? Somebody posted on KLV today a Toki board for sale.
No.
He said he didn't put a price at first, and he said something like it's working, like he plugged it in, and it's playing blind. Well, that you don't know if it's working honestly. So you see it might have other issues, and then somebody was like, so what's the price on this? And then he's like, well, I see one on eBay listed for $900, but I know it won't be anywhere like that. Like $900 for a circuit board?
Fuck that. Yeah.
I'm like, wait, are we talking Major Havoc here or what?
Yeah, but those are the guys that just go on eBay, they type in whatever, and they just see what it's listed at.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at fucking sold listings. Yeah.
My guess is it's if it's
Bradley
fully
charged me $850 for mine.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would think
and
that
I
one
came with the marquee. It was a deal.
Yeah. I would think that circuit board working. I could see maybe 100, 120 now, but that's probably about the most.
Yeah.
I mean, more than that, that's crazy.
As far as I can remember, until the day came that I wanted to buy one, there was always like a $50 to $75 board. Always.
I put it right at the same level of Rastan. I mean, both those I love them, and I would say they're both about the same value.
Yeah.
But
No,
Toki's more rare, I'd say. So maybe it's worth more.
So Rich doesn't have any side art,
Toki's.
right?
Really?
I've
What's that?
got no old stock side art.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I-
So now
I
we're
do.
just dealing with bezel. Okay. What about marquee?
Marquee?
You have that?
Well, I've got the marquee that Brad sent me. It's not
Is that the
wide,
faded one?
wide enough. What's that?
Is that the faded one or the real one?
No, it's a real. It's not even a translated. It's screened onto plexi.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the interesting.
Because there's that other
But-
one that's like all yellow and.
Yeah, no.
So I
showed
have
it
one
la-
that's a
I showed it
translate
last
that's
week.
the
It's
old stock.
actually a really nice marquee. It's just not wide enough, so I'll probably have to actually have a repro done. But so I could. But I do have. I mean, I've got those are reproed. Marquees are out there. But yeah, the side art. I've got a set of new old stock that's really nice. So it's going to come down to that custom bezel. But depending on what you want to scan, I mean, or whoever helps me with this, I've got that. There's a marquee, and then I've got the side art. So.
But I gotta say, Steve, I love it. People are sending me messages. Idaho Steve, by the way, saying how excited they are to go this weekend. So, like,
Nice.
Security 001, he's one of the sponsors. Arcade Parts.
Oh yeah, Peter.
He sent me a message today. He's like, "Man, I'm so freaking excited! I can't wait. This is gonna be awesome." You know, I love that. I
I'm
love
looking
seeing
forward to
that
meeting.
kind of
I want to meet. Yeah, I want to meet Peter. He's a
I
nice
think he
dude.
went
I
last
bought
year,
some
but I don't
stuff from him.
remember meeting him. So, yeah.
Yeah, he was here
Making
last
his
year.
badge.
Was he?
Making his badge last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to meet Dan Reed and Adam from
Right,
Arcade
yeah.
Radio because
Oh,
I
man,
have
Adam
no
Reed.
idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea what they look like.
And
You
it's
know,
I
it's like
can,
weird.
Dave,
like,
I can send you pictures.
No. I like because what I'm picturing is not going to be anything of what they look.
Dan
like.
Reed,
That's
super
the-
tall. Adam, not very tall. Spiky hair.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
of course, this is probably, I was drunk, of course, but Dan Reed. Dan Reed, I swear, he looks like the guy from the Hangover movie. You know, the dentist that loses his tooth in the Hangover movie? I swear he looks just like him, but, I was drunk, so. Everybody probably looked like him that night.
Yeah.
And some of
I
the.
went over.
Hey, Gak, are you coming alone or with your kids again?
My son Seth's riding along with me.
That's
this year,
coming?
so.
Okay.
Yep, he's back. He went 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
so yeah,
Need somebody
he
to
said
make
he
sure
wanted
you
to
go
go
to the hotel safely.
Yeah, right.
Carry Daddy.
Yeah.
Designated walker.
I think
Seth, come into the bathroom. I gotta take a shit.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
he's one of my worst enablers. That's the problem. Dad,
Don't
have fun.
complain,
Yeah,
just
have
wipe
fun.
it.
Here you go.
I love it when Dad's drunk. He gives me money all the time. And booze. No.
He's just egging you on.
And another thing I'm sure he's really excited about, and my wife's like, "Oh, our younger son's gonna be really jealous. Our kids have never been on an airplane before.
Whoa.
They're 17 and 15. Yeah, my boys. So Seth's gonna get to ride on a plane for the ride home.
Right.
On Sunday.
Okay.
So yeah, that hopefully I'm not puking all over him.
Let's hope
Well,
not.
that'll stick with him.
It's a great ride, Seth.
Then I made a noise like this.
Hey, Seth helped you load, didn't he?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I gotta say, so a little side note there on loading the games. Adam is a beast. Adam G. He'll be there for the first year this year, and his brother's going with him actually. But I messaged him. I'm like, hey, I don't know if you're down for this, but I'm heading out there Sunday morning to Hayward to load up all these games. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm down. Let's go. And so he was sitting out in front of my house at 6:30 in the morning, ready to go. And so we drove out there, and I got the first couple of games up. I gotta say, man, a lift gate is nice, really nice on the back. We had the loading ramp,
Oh.
You got heavy beats.
Start.
And it's like everybody agreed, like, okay, so one person's on a dolly walking backwards up the ramp, and then you got someone on the other end pushing.
Yep.
And depending on how that person pushes, it could be worse.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, Seth, don't push down, kind of push up, you know. He's like,
push up and not too fast.
Yes. And then so I did a couple games. I want to say Mike Mann, he was awesome too. He showed up. He did a couple games, and then Adam, he just like took over. I'm like, okay, I'll be in here strapping down the games. You guys keep bringing them in. so Adam, man, he was just a beast, just like hauling them up there. But the cockpits, man, those are going to be interesting, Steve. To unload those because Arc Revival. So he was there, Dave. We're like, how in the hell are we going to get these up there? We have the Mach 3 cockpit, and you know the angle of the ramp versus the ground, it's like it's not smooth. And we're like, well, it's on wheels, and it just kind of hits the bottom of the ramp. It's like ain't going up. And then I had a dolly, like this little flat square wood things, wheels on them. And so we tried loading on those, didn't work. And then Arc Revival's like, you know what? This is gonna sound crazy. Let's go sideways.
I was say
like,
sideways and pull it up.
Turn the machine sideways, like perpendicular from the ramp, and then bring it up sideways. And it actually works great, but it barely fit in the opening of the truck at the top of the ramp. We had like an inch on each side. But that's the only way to get it in, unless we were going to deadlift it up to the ramp or to the deck. Because there was no getting up the ramp.
I've used a hand truck to go underneath the one end and lift it up to get it up over the bottom.
Okay, to get it started.
Yeah, and we've actually had 2 hand trucks, one on each end.
Okay.
Before, just lifted them up and then.
What cockpit was that? Which cockpit was that you were doing?
Oh, it was a Sega. It was like the one that was like a fucking full size car.
Oh, okay. Right.
F-55.
Something like that. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Mach 3 and the Stun Runner. That's how we got them up there. Was turning them. We rotated them 90 degrees, and then tilted them out and brought them in that way. So
we'll have to get them out the same way then, huh?
I think so. Do you have the dollies that have like the kick legs off the back with like another set of wheels?
Oh, those are the best CAX dollies.
Those are the best. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it'll still totally be possible, but it helps on those 2 machines specifically. It helped.
Okay.
Because everybody was just like pushing against it.
Just fucking push.
Yeah, because that's what it was. We got up on the ramp, and everybody's just leaning up. It took 5 people. I'm serious. It took 5 people to load those each of the cockpits in there. Like I'm on the dolly. What's that? Is
it towards the? Did you load it first, or did you load it?
No, they're kind of in the middle. They're kind of in the middle.
Okay.
Of the group, yeah. It was because of how they were all in the storage unit.
You can always rent another truck with a lift gate out there. Back it up to it.
Well, I think Hattrick might have a truck with lift gate on it too, but it's not, full.
Not full size.
Yeah, we'll be able to get it out.
You can always put the ramp into the other. If he's got a lift gate, you ramp into the other one true. And then lift gate off of that one.
Because I remember when I brought. Well, we were both truck heights though, but when I brought the iRobot out, we just pulled it to the lift gate and then dropped it to the lift gate that way. But yeah,
you couldn't get like 5 or 6 guys just deadlift it out.
That was going to be our next option.
What you do is you put 2x4s down on the ground, like stack them up. So that's
Egyptian style.
So it's like a foot or so off the ground, so you're not bending all the way down to the ground.
Right. Yeah.
And then you do it intermittent, and then you take those out and drop it down.
Right.
I've done that too.
Yeah. So
those dollars.
What time are you leaving, Jack?
It's because my son's has.
What time are you leaving tomorrow?
So Seth has school tomorrow. He's got like college AP classes that he cannot get out of tomorrow. So we're gonna leave about 1 p.m. So it'll be
unacceptable.
It'll be 11 p.m. or midnight when I arrive.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see you in the morning, Thursday morning.
You guys gonna go straight to the hotel?
What's that, Keith?
You guys gonna go straight to the hotel then?
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. Just go in there, hit the shower, hit the bed,
hit the sack.
Get a good night's sleep because Thursday is gonna be a good day.
Hey, so Andrew, you and Jim and Carrie are staying in a mansion or whatever, right? So
yeah, we have a mansion.
A mansion, nice.
Yeah. Emphasis on man.
So we should collaborate on where you guys are going to eat for breakfast so we can meet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Come have fluffy eggs.
We can always like get dropped for the $10 fluffy eggs if we have to. But yeah, no, we'll do that or meet at one of the other breakfast places for sure.
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, you guys not staying at the hotel room or?
No. Like back in like February of this year, we got like an Airbnb.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
It's like half mile, not even.
Yeah, it's like the same distance from the Hilton to Grinkers. It's just on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
So
I've
that
ever
was
been past
cheaper.
Grinkers. I don't think I've ever been
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's actually a cool little downtown like.
Yeah, I ran by there. There was a lot of MILFs walking around.
Yeah.
We all just think like, Eagle, Idaho is just like 3 blocks and that's it. It's like hotel.
There's like a Hilton, an Albertsons, a Starbucks, and Grinkers. That's it.
They have a little
Starbucks is gone.
They have a Saturday farmers market there too. That little town area.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's too bad that they don't have so the Airbnb that we're at is tiny. Otherwise, like it would be like fucking Denver where there was like 10 of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice. She wouldn't even catch it. 10.
And I had to say it because I wasn't on the right palette.
No, but we would definitely be down with like doing something like what we did with Denver, like with you guys, like where we actually were sharing like a bigger place. If we can find one that's close enough, for the group.
Yeah, big enough. Yeah,
and big enough. Yeah, close enough and big enough.
Somebody chimed in on the thread saying he found it, and I don't know if this was from another KLV person or if he just got it on whatever website. He said he got an Airbnb, but he's staying on a couch for $40 a night. I'm like, do they really do that? Like, I'll rent you my couch at my house for $40 a night.
I don't want anyone sleeping in my place for $40 a night. That's not worth it to me. Yeah,
that's a little sketchy.
Yeah. The couch is like in the garage. It's like the dog couch.
They rent out garages. They rent out sheds. You can rent out anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's actually kind of a problem, actually.
Yeah, I think this is the first year that we're gonna have one, maybe 2 guys from Alaska.
Wow!
Yeah,
really?
2 guys from Alaska, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually gonna like give you a run for your money on the longest travel there, Leo.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Well,
but can they all cheek sneak you? I don't think.
Nope.
So.
Yeah. No.
If they try to fucking out cheek sneak me, we're gonna have to throw down.
If they fucking tried to cheek sneak me, I said it so fast. It was great.
They can take my longest traveled award and my worst stench, but they're not taking my cheek sneak.
And 36 fucking wings.
I know, that was impressive.
And then asked, are you going to finish that?
I never listened to the I listened to the podcast because I left so early last week, and I couldn't stop laughing when Leo said I'm going to start Googling wing places by Grinkers.
Yeah, we're in
no, you're not.
We're in Denver, and the lady's bringing out food.
So Leo, I don't mean this in any disrespect at all. But, when we sat down at that wing place, like I got this appetizer tray, and I'm like, I'll just share it with the people at the table. I got my own food, and I'll share it with you.
Yeah.
And so I got that, but when they brought mine out, like they brought your 36 wing tray out on your table. I'm like, wow, man, that's awesome. He's like sharing 36 wings with a bunch of people.
Nope,
that was all for you, man. I was like,
out. It's like.
He had the prison thing where he threw his arm up.
Absolutely.
And he's like, "Don't you fucking touch my wings."
Hey, Leo,
I will share a lot of things, but not food.
There's a Buffalo Wild Wings right by Grinkers. Mary and I went there last year. There's a B-Dubs right there.
All right, we'll do a night at B-Dubs.
Yeah. On Tuesdays they have buy one get one. I've gotten actually 2 of the largest
buy a cheek
ones.
sneak, get a cheek sneak.
Exactly.
The 2 farts for the price of 1.
Oh yeah.
And then he ended up eating Yak's wings, and he didn't finish.
You got your eyes watering with the wings.
I like Leo didn't say one word the whole time he's eating.
I remember
He's just sweating and eating.
I think me and Carrie were talking. We said something to someone like I don't know who was saying. Was that Gak? Were you on the left of? I can't remember.
Yeah.
And we're like,
me and Carrie were looking at each other like, Jesus.
We're like, he looks like he's in pain.
Yeah.
Dude, he looked like he had a whole fucking stick of lipstick around his fucking
His whole face was flush. It looked like he had been like
orange
holding his breath for a good hour. You know?
He's not breathing through his mouth.
Yes.
Well, he ended up breathing through other holes later.
The key is not to stop. Just keep on eating and eating and eating. Yeah, that's the key. Yeah.
Until you're in complete misery.
So Steve, you said Game Fixer's there already, right?
Yeah, okay, so Game Fixer showed up Monday morning. So he worked all day yesterday and all day today. Dan came in after work last night and again after work today. Blind Dog came in. He arrived today about 5 o'clock. Worked for a few hours. And then tomorrow, Dan has off. Dan's done now, so Dan's in full Grinkfest mode. So we have Game Fixer and Hat Trick and Blind Dog all day tomorrow, all day Thursday. So the list of stuff that needs to be fixed is getting smaller, and we should be good to go by Thursday evening, I think.
Is Stunt Cycle working?
Stunt Cycle's working.
Nice.
I
didn't play it last year. I think it was down.
Do you still have that hard driving game? That's one of my favorites from growing up.
Yep, it's we have the race driving version, cockpit.
Yeah,
so that's working.
Cool.
The wheel out chair.
Yes.
Oh yes, that's right.
Always a favorite. Yep.
Gullwing chair.
Yep. Slide and scroll.
I know. I need to like revisit the list that I have of all the games there. It never fails. I do this like every year. Like mentally, I'm like, okay, those 8 games I've never played, and I really need to play them. You know, and then it just winds up being socialize, drinking, playing tournament games, this and that. You know, like damn it, you know, I missed them.
I remember last Saturday, one of my favorite games, Up and Down, which I haven't seen forever, was like I saw that, I'm like, this is here the whole fucking weekend. Like, oh my god, how did I miss this?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great
That's
one.
a good one to play with your girlfriend. Most girls enjoy
Up and down, yeah, definitely.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I don't get it.
I think he was
Yeah. You haven't gotten it in years.
I get it.
There,
I
but
get
I don't
what you
know.
said. Get it.
Dude, that hit's a little bit too close to home.
Oh man, the jokes are endless.
I always want to play Up and Down, but all I ever get's Reactor.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, that's excellent. Like, how many games can you use in a sentence?
I'm like primed for pole position. You know, I'm ready.
All I get is back and forth.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a little bump and jump.
Back and forth.
Bump and jump. Oh no!
I'll take a handy. That's I'm
Hey, I wouldn't even mind. I wouldn't even mind some Marble Madness.
So many times it just winds up being a death race, you know.
Well, Gary really enjoys Super Hang-On.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
I mean, look at the game. I don't know. What are you guys talking about? No.
Yeah.
It's like Three's Company. What?
Yeah.
I mean, Dave, I'm really excited that you got a Super Hang-On.
Oh man, when I saw your Hang-On, I really wanted to hang on.
My God.
Are you sure you meant Super Hang-On, not Super Bagman?
Yeah, right.
Oh snap!
Yeah, slithered away.
Bubbles?
Oh, nice one.
Oh, he ventured down that road.
Oh. Dude, this is another. We ventured into total nerddom.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a demolition derby.
Didn't we talk about Superman for a half hour?
Yeah, Dave, do you remember that half an hour Superman talk? Like that was gone at that point.
Yeah, that's
half
right.
The whole nerds.
Yeah.
Nerds. What about nerds? Get 'em.
I love telling people I'm going to Idaho. Like, what? I'm like going to hang out.
They look at you like
Every single person I tell the same thing to. It's like Idaho. What the fuck is in Idaho?
Yeah, people anymore. Fuck
No, it's like a light bulb goes on. They're like, that's right. We have a state called Idaho. Like everyone gets.
Are you going for the potatoes?
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
My cousin
potatoes when you're there.
My cousin's like, he's like prostitute confessions. I'm like, what? He was prostitute confessions, Idaho. And I'm like, oh fuck, that went over my head.
Yeah,
Idaho.
I'm not gonna tell people anymore. Fuck them.
Yeah, you say Eagle, Idaho, they're like, what are you there to hunt? Like, what are you going there? Like,
are you going on vacation? Nowhere. Don't worry about it.
I need some crisp, dry air.
Milk.
Yeah, a lot of hunting of that.
Cobras! It's MILF season in Eagle.
Yes.
It's
You
always
can spread
most
Eagle.
season
Yeah.
Eagle.
Yeah.
Just hang with Wyo.
Ask Aaron.
Yeah, unfortunately, Aaron's not going to be there to be our MILF catcher.
Oh man,
Aaron's
not coming.
They,
What the hell?
they took him out last year.
Aaron pulled the plug.
It was too much for him last year.
This is like
He's retired.
He's gone every year almost.
Well, he's been there since Grinkers too.
Oh, me too. Like no, that bums me out.
He's staying in his home with his his real MILF. His actual mother.
Oh no! Oh man!
I know. I was like, oh wait. I was gonna make a joke. I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Is he aware that you find his mother so attractive, Andrew?
Hey, before I get too drunk, can I do a real quick 2-minute plug?
Plug it away.
All right.
Oh,
real
you're doing 3 minutes.
Real quick.
Let me prepare.
Wait, for your fucking pumpkins? I'm just kidding.
My pumpkins, right here.
Our outlet is awaiting.
All right, so
Plug
this year for the first and maybe last, I don't know.
Okay, Orncliffe isn't here, so he can't present you. So everybody needs to be quiet.
You can't do this, Steve, because you're not drunk enough. But Jim is way too drunk.
Oh man, I know. Someone mute Jim for a second.
I'm done. Actually, I'm not that bad. I have one Manhattan and
real quick.
4 beers.
Okay, at Grinkers, there's been a couple people that have asked me to sell them the pumpkins on DVD. So I'm going to be bringing some of these. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to sell them at a heavily discounted price for $40. It's going to be
That's 40 little beers.
It's 45 minutes long for each. I mean, it's 11 songs solid until it loops. It's made to automatically loop. You put this in a portable DVD player, put it on a digital projector, and it projects the 3 faces on the pumpkins. So not a bad deal for $40 to get 45 minutes of a DVD till then it loops constantly. So it's got all the songs that you've seen on YouTube and stuff. You want to check out all the different pumpkin heads, but it's got like Thriller, Monster Bash. I just did the Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show. What else? Got Dead Man's Party, Grim Grinning Ghost from the Haunted Mansion. It's got a whole bunch of shit in there. So if you guys.
What's the YouTube
site? Just youtube.com/mockthemagicman. You can check out all the stuff. Website links are there. Mock the Magic Man. Can't figure that out. Don't worry about it.
I remember on Arcade Outsiders when they used to refer to him as Mock the Magician, and he's like, it's not the magician.
No, the magician. That's the problem. That's why I wanted him to spell it out.
If anybody's interested, just hit me up on Clav or just find me at Grinkers and say, hey, I'd like to get one of your DVDs. Because normally the each one is for $20 each. So
each song.
Yeah, each song. Yeah. So you're getting all 11 songs for $40. So
now, Mock, can I ask how long that took you? What was that painstakingly long process like?
Each song roughly takes it used to take me about a week, but I've gotten better over the years.
You're hand animating these?
Yeah,
like
I scrub the animation.
I
have to sync all the mouth movements to the lyrics. Then you go back and do all the facial like blinking and eyebrows and all that stuff. So yeah, it used to take me a week, and now I get it down to about 4 days of work. Oof. So yeah, it's a lot of work. But I try to do one a year if I can, because there's people that have the other pumpkins and they want to get the newest and stuff. But there's a lot of competition out there that people sell other projection effects.
Other people do it, yeah.
Yeah, I had this one guy that stole my idea, and when I upgraded my pumpkins and put the candle inside their mouth and made them have depth, he did the same thing the following year to all his pumpkins. So he just copies everything I fucking do. He also did a animated snowman for Christmas. You know, it's like he copies fucking everything. That dickhead.
Dick. All right, well, do not mention him here, but tell him inside, and we'll you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his website or whatever. So yeah,
we'll troll him.
If anybody's interested, just come find me at Grinkers, and because I got about 3 or 4 people that are that were interested on when I posted this on Facebook. So yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely awesome. Good work.
Now,
there,
what? How did you come up with that idea? Like, what? Like, did you just?
What did I see? I think it was just the idea from the Haunted Mansion, just the faces that are on the statues. I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool to do on some pumpkins. And just thought of that, and in fact, I didn't sell them at first for like the first 3 years I was doing it. I was just doing it for fun, but I got so many people emailing me, hey, do you sell that? Hey, I'd like to buy that, you know, that kind of thing. So then I just started selling it, and it kind of just turned into a business.
Tax 1099 forms every
I pay taxes on this crap every year, trust me.
I hate it.
That's the worst part. Ugh. But it's a very seasonal business, so I hate like doing these plugs on the show, but it's like at least it's a venue I can at least hit the arcade crowd.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
that's like if I was plugging my educational stock footage that I make, you know.
Well, you can do that. Yeah, mine's just a seasonal thing. So another couple more weeks.
But what is your YouTube channel?
Well, I do have demo reels on my YouTube channel, but if you want to go to my portfolios of the stock footage, I'm on Shutterstock, I'm on Pond 5.
How do we find those?
Well, it's a long
like Getty Images and search. What would we search for?
I'll plug it next show.
You're such a salesman. I fucking adore you.
Don't worry about it. I do okay. Yeah.
They just asked me what's the cheapest for a projector. Well, I have seen them for $300 for decent ones, but I think they've gone way down in price. So you can get even a cheaper one. You just got to make sure it has at least 2,000 lumens or higher. Because if it's too low, it's too hard to see. So the really old, shitty ones, or the lumens are like 1,000 or whatever. You don't want that.
Other ambient light, or there's
well, it's at nighttime. Usually people do it at night, you know, so it's okay. So at least, as long as it's 2,000 lumens, and you can hook it up to a portable DVD player. People are saying, well, why don't you do an HD Blu-ray version? Well, I do make the pumpkin animation in HD, but I downsize it for DVD because nobody wants to put a Blu-ray player and a Blu-ray projector out there in front of their house. Yeah,
for like one night.
When you can just do the same thing with a DVD player and it's a lot cheaper. You know, portable DVD players are like what, $70 now, and
and it's not going to look that bad because once you go through a projector and you're throwing it at that distance, it's going to be softer anyways.
And it's at night and you can see it. Yeah.
It's black. It's black on pumpkins.
Yeah, it's just some eyes and a mouth, and so DVD is fine enough.
Or whatever. Yeah, they're gonna
until
don't undersell it. This is good stuff.
Well,
it's just when portable Blu-ray players are cheap, then I'll do a Blu-ray version because I can export a Blu-ray disc as well. But for now, we'll do it the cheaper for everyone method. So yeah, at Grinkers, come hit me up if you guys are interested, and that's the end of my plug. Thank you very much.
Wow,
awesome.
That was almost a bigger plug than we did for Grinkers.
No, we did Grinkers every day for the last 3 months. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Really, it's 11 months and 3 weeks out of the year we're plugging the next Grinkers. Right?
I'm always bringing up Grinkers on the show.
No, Steve's work is amazing. Like if you guys haven't seen his videos, they're outstanding.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just check out YouTube / Mark the Magic Man, or if you just do no. And if you go to Google, just put in window creeps, and you'll find me there too. That's my website. So.
Oh, I feel like that's gonna bring up some bad.
I know.
I'm not the window creepers.
Not Googling that.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Could be thought of as a curvy.
Yeah.
Really, window creeps. Nothing.
I know.
Well, window creep started because I do have one projection that's from inside the window. You hang a shower curtain from inside the house, and it acts as a rear
just keep digging
screen, a rear screen, and then you project from inside the house onto the shower curtain, and it shows like a giant eyeball looking outside your house. Or like
good recovery,
bugs
good
crawling
recovery.
across.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Good recovery. No, but that's why that's what I was selling at first was window creep. So
okay.
Anyway,
Actually,
check that out.
That would be pretty sweet to have something like that.
Oh, robot.
Robot.
Wait, hold on. He froze on me.
I think the finger.
I think he said it'd be good
I'm
to
fucking
have
done with it.
250.
Sorry, Andrew, I didn't hear that. It said that would be cool, and then you cut.
Yeah, fuck it.
Aw. I was listening.
Same here.
I'm almost done with the wireless out here. I just need to run a hard line out to the garage.
Or extender.
Well, no, I mean my wireless modem is like 30 feet away, and it's a good one, but for some reason it just shits out
once in a while.
Yeah.
I was having that problem. I got an extender, and it's fucking solved all the problems.
I mean, I've got a spare router I could put out here in the garage, but the problem is that like that router is going to connect like 3 feet closer than the laptop is. It's really going to help.
Run a wire through the backyard.
So no, I actually have a conduit that's actually already run through the yard, so I just got to pull it. And I think I'm going to pull a real like a Cat 6 out here to the garage, and I can plug in when I'm out here.
Right.
That'd be cool.
It sucks. Like for the last few weeks, I don't know what the hell. It's like all my neighbors are downloading streaming porn, or everyone's on fucking Netflix.
Stop downloading porn.
Yeah, seriously. But like every single night, like on a Tuesday night, what the fuck are you guys doing, jerking off at 11 o'clock?
Bottlenecking my show, fuckers.
Stop. Can you stop with the VR porn?
Joel.
Yeah.
I have nothing really to gain from this right now other than my own enjoyment, but I do plan on trying to do a couple of beer and game pairings while I'm at Grinkers. So I want to make a couple videos.
That's cool.
Nice.
So Steve, there's definitely one that we're gonna have some Coors Light when we do our group photo. I got one that I really want to do there. So plan on us having a couple glasses of Coors Light in front of everybody.
Coors Light.
I already have that one all worked out. So, but yeah,
perfect.
Nice.
And Leo, I know you're bringing some gems, so maybe we'll try to do a couple of those too.
Yeah, we got some stuff you can try for that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Are you guys still drinking, or should I get another beer or not?
I'm still drinking.
I'm still drinking.
I'm not working tomorrow. Fuck it.
No,
same here.
Absolutely.
Grinkers for me started about 6 hours ago.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Okay, I'll go get another beer.
Yeah, it's Evil Master.
Yeah, we really twisted your arm on that one.
Steve, I'll go ahead and ask. Have you pretty much received everything other than the shirts? I think I hope.
Everything but the shirts. I think we have. Yep.
Okay. The
Yes,
cups,
we're
the
good.
stickers, and all that stuff. Badge, lanyards, and all
Cups
that.
are there. Lanyards are there. The badge holders are there.
Right.
The banners there.
So,
the banner.
To send you.
The banner stand. Last year something happened, like the wind was blowing or something. Something bent. We were able to get it taken apart, but it was like barely. So I don't know if we'll just fix it on the fly Thursday or Friday, but might be something to check out. I think something bent on it though. I'm sure we'll fix it. We'll be able to fix it.
Do you know where we put it last year?
It was like in a big long vinyl like sock handle thing. It's in back somewhere. That's where we left it. If it's still there, hopefully.
It's probably up top. Like we put it on top of the. I think I know where it is.
Okay. Cool.
And I think
I'll check it out tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I still owe you some of the blank badges, the last batch of badges?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll ask. Laura on the VIP bags here. She's gonna come get me in a minute, so I'll ask her when she gets up here.
Yeah, I mean all the VIP stuff should be done. It's just a matter of the last batch, basically, of badges.
The blank ones you're saying?
Well, I don't know if I sent you the blank ones yet because we still had pre-orders still coming in.
Yeah.
So I think there's like 2 or 3 more badges of pre-orders, and then the batch of like
the 20
or 30 blank ones for filling in.
Right.
When people show up, yeah.
I think it's 142 or 3 somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that.
We're up to
Shit.
the pre-registers. Yeah.
So the question to ask is, do we have the blank ones yet? The blank
Yeah. What badges? How many badges do you have? Like, what's your last number of badges?
Okay, I'll find out.
Right. And obviously, like, I mean, I can show up there. I'm not working tomorrow, so text me.
Okay.
I'll send you whatever I got. So, if not, I'll send you everything I know of. And make sure
You're flying out, right?
No, we're driving, dude.
You're driving again?
Yeah.
Crazy.
12 hours, man.
That's almost.
So when you're leaving, what, Thursday morning?
We leave Thursday morning, yeah.
10.
Why does that make me laugh every time?
Fucking 10.
You'd think it'd be old by now.
No,
And so I got the vouchers here all printed out. We got lots of $50, $100 different various ones. So there is a lot of goodies here, man.
I bet Jim's gonna grab those.
I have
that top one right there is Jimbo.
Oh my God. Let's
Right
go
back.
off air, and then I'll talk.
50.
Ooh, 50.
Yo, we got
There's a $100 one.
We got a Hundy in there. Ooh.
We got arcade parts, 100.
Nice.
I'll give you guys an ETA of when those will be cashed in.
And then we got that was the last one, right?
That's the big one.
Yep.
That right
Oh,
there.
wow.
Like a
Supposed to be ready
$300.
November, right?
One tit kit.
And-
Just
I
the
still
one.
have this one from Brofest 2 years ago.
Right, yeah. I finally, oh, I still haven't cashed in this one yet. I got one for Slackmo for a monitor rebuild. So, but yeah, I have
hang on to that one.
lots and lots and lots of,
Yeah, we did.
we got awards here. So we have the top 10 places in each of the 3
For
tournaments.
each of the tournaments, yep.
So they're
Nice.
because we have over 30 prizes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we might as well print, award certificates. Yeah. 10 top 3.
10. A fucking 10.
My favorite part is Saturday, like,
Oh,
You're just
he froze.
Speechless. He's speechless. He's speechless. That's Saturday. I love Saturday.
my favorite part is Saturday.
I don't have the words for
Stands
it.
by itself. Yeah.
my favorite part is Saturday, drunk, trying to fill those things out.
I know.
Yeah.
Andrew
Everyone's
and
all
Steve.
pissed
So
and grumpy.
the plan is, as soon as I see you guys on Thursday, we're gonna sign them.
Yep.
And get that out of the way. So all that has to be done after Clint gets the scores is just
It's just
handwrite
me
his name in.
sitting there
It's
writing,
just you.
writing
Yeah.
people's names for 30 fucking
Only 30
certificates.
times, right?
If you ever need a silver person to help you, do you know who to call?
Like you handwrite it, you scribble it out, handwrite it again, scribble it out. By the third time you get it right.
Trying to make sure that we can read them.
Fuck you!
They're in the microphone. Doing it my neatest handwriting drunk.
That was a shit show
Steady
last year.
hands.
Remember when they were passing out all those awards and they did that the live pop? That was a shit show last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was a
that was
That's
me
the-
for
you
an
know-
hour and a half after the show ended, fucking calling out people.
I know.
Oh,
to go
yeah.
get prizes.
That is a difficult part. You know, I'm not knocking it. We want the actual tournament and gameplay to last as long as possible. But the later it ends is like that much later before we're done. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we want to end at like 5 p.m. or anything, but
No, but I remember being on that microphone begging people to bring me more beers so I could keep the thing going.
but I have to say, you know, this is
Fuel in the tank.
I feel like this is kind of a special year because, you know, 5 years is like a is like a mark to say like
the
this shit
monumental
is
thing.
legit. You know, this shit's legit. It's not just like, okay, we did it 1 year and made it happen a second year and drug our ass through the third, and then everybody gave up.
Right.
You know, we're 5 years strong, so I'm really excited about it. And we got, numbers are all up there. Everybody's excited and pumped. So
we're past the point of
I'm grinning
divorce.
ear to ear, and I love getting everybody's emails and texts. You know, it's a lot of shit to deal with, but it's all in good fun. So
can be fun.
And we still have surprises. You guys haven't even seen all the shit. We still have surprises coming.
Oh, really?
And we got, those award certificates I showed. That's like a small inkling of what really there'll be. We got some surprise award stuff too. So
I told
surprise awards. We got surprise.
This is the first year I'm not bringing any prizes, or first year that I won't have. Because I was debating. I'm like, should I bring this marquee or that marquee?
Jim, you're showing up. What else do we need?
Right.
Jim will be there.
Jim's showing up and putting on a tournament for us. So
hey, I might add that you can't give me shit for wearing the same shirt. Like really, like
you're not wearing Miss Pac-Man tonight.
no, because this shirt, I've got 2 Grinker shirts like this, and I've already got the other one packed up. So I will not be wearing technically the same shirt, so you can't.
Okay, there you go.
I got 2 Grinker shirts of this caliber.
Nice.
You want an award?
Yeah.
You took it. I was pitching. But no, this is the first year. I was telling Carrie, I'm like, I've got some marquees. Should I bring these
participation?
But the problem with bringing marquees is that if people don't have that game, are they really going to get any use out of them? It's a tough one.
It's a wall hanger.
Because, like, I brought. Yeah, well, that could be many things, but I mean, like, I brought the first year, I brought a shit ton of stuff. Second year, hey, come on! I don't reveal all my sexual paralysis.
Buffett earlier, I don't know if you guys heard this, but Buffett earlier was like, I don't like black lights in my arcade, and I'm like, I don't like black lights either because it hides, my shame.
Oh, and no one got that. I was laughing. And he was like, so anyway,
it's like blew past it.
It hurts my eyes.
That's why I don't play Tron.
That's right.
Well, that's why we're gonna take the picture of the
we want to see the belt. You gotta see the belt in front of Tron because
before it's handed off to the next person.
Hey, Andrew, I know I'm pretty sure you confirmed this already, at least probably twice, but just for the 3rd time, Mike's going to be there, right?
Yeah.
Mike's coming. Yeah.
Mike is driving with us.
Good. Then he can.
So the Denver crew in the car is going to be Mike, Dan Adams, who's been on the show last week.
Yeah.
Our buddy Super Stearns, who's David, who's been here, who passed out in the shitter a couple years ago.
And 2 years ago, he slept in my my hotel room.
That's right. Yep.
He didn't rate me. He did rate me.
Did you ever hear from VJ? Is VJ going to make it?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he was talking
about
one
got
ago.
back to it. Yeah.
Greg.
No. So no.
VJ
from
is
Denver.
Jedi, right?
No, I know, but other.
Gregatron is going to be there.
Gregatron will be there.
He's from the West Coast here.
Yeah.
He was close to getting the GAC award last year, or did he?
Yeah.
Steve
got it last year.
That's right.
Although Skeleton Dick definitely deserves an honorable mention.
Yes. Yeah. Sure. So if there was a
where did that come from? That's the funniest thing ever. Every time you say that, I don't even.
Yeah. What is the story on that?
Skeleton Dick right here.
It fucking makes me laugh.
He has his own sticker.
He wears it on his forehead. Domo Ariga.
Erez. Andrew has the GAC connection tonight.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Nice set of hooters you got there.
Wow. So Skeleton Dick. Fucking impossible. All right. I don't know.
Where
did that
it's good
come
now.
from?
This is the guys from Houston, so Matroid's friends.
And what is that? His band or something, or
Yeah,
what?
it's a band. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now that makes more sense. Like, what's the story? It's the name of a band. Okay.
Yeah. And he's in the
It
band.
just sounds fucking funny, Skill.
I know. I'm
And
surprised that wasn't
he's-
taken. Yeah.
I think he was not able to make it at the last minute.
Oh,
He really
that
wanted to go.
sucks.
Yeah. He did the VIP and planned on going, but then at the last minute something happened.
Is which one of who's a Xevious dude?
That's David, my buddy.
Is he
making
going?
it?
No, he can't make it. It's a shame too, because like he would fucking kill it at fucking Xevious.
He's on that machine just as much as Mike's on Street Fighter.
What's like his favorite game, Xevious?
Yeah.
It's one of his. He's actually super awesome at Space Harrier. But they don't have a Space Harrier there anymore because Steve got rid of it for Outrun.
That's a fair trade.
Are you sad, Andrew?
No, I mean he was sad because I was like talking him up. Like he used to play the Space Harrier at Disney, the full motion.
Oh.
They had that at Fun Spot.
That was
Hey, Andrew, there's a multi for Crafty to make.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a Sega 16 kit.
There you
can
go.
Play Outrun, Super Hang-On, and Space Harrier all in the same cabinet. You just need a mock setup with controls.
An impossible cabinet, full motion.
Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys.
An afterburner.
I tried to get everybody to play like Sunset Riders.
Four
of us.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're all
Fucking
playing
Joel.
it, and like Joel like lost all his lives right away because he's kind of fucked up, and he's like, "Okay, I
Yeah,
gotta come
kinda.
back." So instead of hitting the quarter and like the use player 4 or something, anyway, he's just hitting all the buttons on the control panel like this, and then he hits the exit button and it kills the whole game. We're all looking at each other like, "What the fuck, Joel?" Well, game over, and he walks off.
I love that
Anybody
control
thirsty?
panel.
Yeah.
Check out what just showed up in my picture feed here.
Oh, I
Oh.
can't like
What
to
is
put
that,
one of
an
those in my
Italian?
mouth.
Who's that?
Is that the
Fucking Italian
pepperoni?
sandwich.
And that's your son in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I
Look at that.
think
Oh,
it's
that
an
looks so
Italian,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a spicy Italian?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I always go for
Brad,
the hop pastrami.
Brad, you have very nice blue eyes.
So pretty.
The bread's complimenting.
Hot pastrami. I haven't had one of those yet. I guess to try
Those
one.
are good. Yeah.
I like.
I thought I thought you had Joel's after we left last.
Great for a good cheek
Ah,
sneak.
shut up! I gotta cancel your never too hungover order. Right?
You shut your meat hole.
That would be a good get back.
Orange Whip. I don't remember the story exactly, but a couple of years ago, I of course had a couple drinks in me, and I crossed paths with your wife, and I had to tell her, like, I hope you're not jealous, but I love your husband. She just kind of laughed.
I grab his junk.
Yeah, it's a good
What
time.
happens in Grinkers stays in
Yeah,
Grinkers.
okay.
That includes right outside the entrance.
Yeah.
We're in the back.
There's a lot of grabbing going on outside the entrance, especially on Saturday night.
Everybody gets a little handsy.
Yeah.
I would say Thursday is the most dangerous night, followed by Saturday night. I would say those are the.
I would
two
say
most
Saturday
dangerous
after 6, and yeah, all day Thursday.
nights. Yeah.
You
depending
guys
on what time
remember
you're there.
that me and that story with me and Man Oh Man in the gym at the Hilton? How Man Oh Man broke the treadmill.
Yeah.
We broke it.
Destroying the treadmill. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we were talking about that. Fetish Boy was in there. He was waiting to use the treadmill, and he was working out and doing a lot of posing in the mirror,
Checking himself out, right?
Yeah. So
Mike smoked it.
Yeah. The treadmill was burning.
Mike teabag that.
No, but we were talking. Is like. He's like, we were both in there, and Fetish is waiting to get on the treadmill, and he's doing a lot of posing. And me and Mike are kind of fat asses, and we're on the treadmill, and it's like, God, is this what it's like? And then when I got the Super Hang On yesterday, I was texting Man Oh Man, and then I sent a picture of the text to Fetish Boy, and I'm like, hey, we're gonna miss the flexing in the mirror. you know, this year at
Yeah, you are.
Grinkfest. Yeah, but Fetish Boy sent me this.
Is that necessary?
It's so classic. He's such a good dude. He's hilarious.
If he smushed his butt cheeks together, you could pop that ball.
He should have come.
Yeah. And by the way, you know, I saw he chimed in on our thread earlier today, and you know, hats off to him. I wish he could make it, you know, but he's a class act. I gotta say, you know, to be able to say, I hope you guys have a good time, you know, even though he can't make it. You know, I wish he could make it.
He's
on Arcade Radio. You know, Adam and Reed were saying they were trying to get him to come as a surprise, but his wife was no way. Or whatever, something was going on or something. So he's going to be there in spirit.
Thanks for John for, you know, pointing out his videos, because that's a great medium for promoting Grinkers. Like I did.
Yeah, nice cross promotion there, Jim.
Yeah.
I did text Senegaglia.
What's that? What's that game? Right there. GDI something. A rare one.
Machine of the moment, yeah.
Oh, that I see our Grinkfest.
Enigma.
We got upcoming events. Grinkfest 5, October 12th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So somehow we got on the calendar on KLV. So, and you know,
that's not 4 years out of date.
You know, I don't want to. You know, it's gonna sound like I'm speaking for Steve, but I feel like this is the way he approached this. Is that, you know, this event is like about collectors that we're all like-minded and we enjoy playing the games. It's not, you know, just some random people that are rather they're locals or YouTube fans or whatever. You know, we're KLV. A lot of us are KLV members that are collectors, and we enjoy the games. And it's
damn
a
young
opportunity
kids
for us all to hang out. Yeah.
So Fetish Boy would call YouTube fucks.
Yeah.
So well said, Jack. Well said.
You know?
Yeah. So
Grinkers is our safe place.
Right. Yeah.
What's a safe word?
A happy place.
Safe word.
Safe
Safe word is evergreen.
Hey, is Old Time Toys coming?
No, I don't think he said he wasn't gonna be able to make it this year.
No.
He went last year.
Some of the other crews coming, like Jahan and
the Phoenix crew.
Dave,
30 Fathom Dave,
30 Fathom.
a couple of guys.
Yeah,
a couple of guys there too.
They're all flying up. Yep.
Yeah, John was. He texted me earlier. I'll see if I can find his text here now.
We'll have to see if John shows up wasted or gets wasted later.
All of the above.
Pretty much, yeah.
I haven't seen him
The answer
sober
is
yet.
yes.
No, you have to get a new Breaking Bad photo so we can imitate it. The updated.
That was 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So John, he texted me. I don't know if you can see it or not. He texted me this image here.
Yeah, that'd be
nice.
We can't hide it, you know. And then here was my response. There's my little
cartoons
there. That's supposed to be me, by the way. You know,
those things crack.
Yeah, you're jumping out of a volcano.
You're a skinny guy.
I was like, hell yeah. And then he saw this John again. He's like,
let's fucking do this.
Yep.
Have some.
So yeah, good times.
Yes. Ah, it's so close.
Yep.
What she said.
So even though Breaking Bad is, you know, long gone, we'll still be able to reenact that with Dave from Buffalo and John.
And I'm trying to go back and find the photo here. I got 9 years of photos.
Hey,
on
Dave,
this
are we
phone.
going to do $5 Marble Madness competitions?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, here we go.
$5. Wow. Freaking ballers.
Yeah,
Okay,
wow.
that was the first thing. That's how
five beers.
I love that. Yeah,
first,
there he is.
your math is amazing.
Yeah,
First, Grinkers 3. We're there for quite a while. It's Thursday. No, it's Friday actually. Friday, we're all.
Here's the original.
All of a sudden, Dave comes up behind me. Hey, are we playing Marble Madness? $5. Let's go.
Let's go, cocksucker.
$5.
Oh, here we go.
Fucking Marble Madness. His Marble Madness pose. Like I'm like, well, we can't play 2-player simultaneous.
Oh, look at that.
That's a good one.
YO and
No, that's
Ryerson.
That's the trio.
That's the trio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
The trifecta.
All right, there's the Dave and Juan photo, or John. I always would say.
Yep, Juan.
and then there's right. It was the original.
That's really good.
Yeah, I can't. There you go.
Some sort of
Perfect.
It was so good. It was so funny. Yeah, that was October 10th, 2015 at 11:16 p.m.
Shit.
That's very specific. Yeah.
Well, that's when the photo was taken.
So, Steve, when did you officially like open your doors there? Was it not? Probably 4.5 years ago.
It'll be 5 years in November.
November, okay. So just shy of 5 years of your actual grand opening.
Grinkfest 1 happened when we were open for about 11 months.
Okay. Cool.
I remember listening to the show when Steve first asked John to hey, you guys should have a tournament over here and all that.
I remember that too.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Or something, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember the episode. And then
it really was one of those like I'm not saying I'm like been around on KLV forever like probably Keith or somebody, but Steve popped in and I never heard of him before, and it was just all of a sudden there was this thread on I'm opening this arcade, check this out, and he showing like the concrete being cut inside. And
it was totally like it was like one of those rusty quarters.
Jim's drunk.
It's like,
Shut up! Keep talking. Shut up and keep talking. Wait a second.
Let's talk about pinballs. That'll put him in the mood.
But I'll be honest. I was on the line. I was like, shit, this guy, he probably has got some money. Maybe I should see what I can drain out of him. He might be gone in 6 months.
Drain.
I'm not.
Andrew,
I don't
you have
want
to say
be
something
rude,
so you
but
can see it.
there is stuff like that where you're like, you contemplate it. You're like, I need to move some games out. Here's an opportunity for me to cash in a little bit.
There we go.
This guy's like eager to. There you go.
Who's that? Andy.
I recognize those.
Carrie.
That was 3 years
But
ago.
yeah, so it was like, we didn't know if it was gonna last or not, because there's guys that do that. They just get all gung ho, putting all kinds of crazy money in, and not really business minded. I think, And so really, hats off to you, Steve, that you've pulled this off for almost 5 years. I can't imagine the roller coaster you've gone through to get to where you're at.
Yeah.
But good
I'll
times.
second that.
Oh, thank you.
I'll second that. Absolutely. Thank you.
Cheers.
To that.
There is one person who's
Chuck
sober
Yilla.
in this picture. Can you guys picture out who's sober?
Oh,
Just saying, who might be sober?
Fly?
In this one? Nope. Fly is not sober.
Jeff.
Yeah, there you go.
Sylvia.
Wait, where's Jeff? Oh, Jeff C in the middle there?
Jeff C, yeah, 720.
Yeah.
No, that's not Jeff C.
Oh, it's not? Who is that?
He's holding up the belt.
Oh, it's Matt.
Is
That's
that
Matt
last
Hall.
year?
I
Yeah.
thought so.
Okay.
That's
like,
Is that the Deep Dug guy on the right with the sleeveless?
Yep,
Yeah.
That's Ken
There.
House.
Ken House, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see that one?
Oh, that's a good one.
Keith, your eyes wide open.
Look at Carrie. Oh, you can't. Her eyes are all cross-eyed.
She looks like a
That
zombie.
asshole on the right.
Going.
Hey, Keith, when I first told you about Grinkers, did you already know about it or heard about it before?
Yeah.
Okay. So the arcade community had already talked about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of. Pretty much where most of the guys came from.
Because like people
Not
like
most, but-
Eric talk about they want to go all the time, but they never make the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember, Mock, like you were around, like when the first Grinkers happened. Like we were in the chat talking about it, but like none of us could make it.
Yeah. It was like at that time. It was bad timing for me, but I wanted to go, and I couldn't wait to listen to the show because I was like, then they're talking about the chopped pickles. I'm like, that sounds good.
He's like, food.
And deer. I like those.
I think pickles that are chopped.
Sandwich. Well, here's the thing. In Encinitas, there used to be this deli right on the beach called Steve's Subs. No affiliation. Right?
No affiliation.
So after we go to the beach, or after we were going to the beach, we would hit this place, and they specialized in this relish that was just chopped pickles, like
Steve's semen.
And they would just put these chopped pickles.
The semen would just line up.
Yummy sandwich, chopped pickles. And it tasted exactly like Steve's sandwiches.
A special mayo.
It was
special
so
mayo.
good. So like when I heard about that, I'm like, oh, that sounds like the sandwiches I used to eat back in my youth at the beach.
I
So
think
I'm
the
like,
only time I've ever heard of chopped pickles was like in relish. That's the only. Other than
yeah, not like that fine. It was
the
just
only
like
time I ever
does,
had
exactly
chopped
the
pickles
same.
was like in relish or something.
So Steve, where'd you come up with the chopped pickles? Does that come from like somewhere you had them before, or did you come up with it?
Chi-Town?
Or?
Chicago?
Yeah, it comes from Dan's Super Subs in Woodland Hills, California.
Okay.
I used to get tuna sandwich there with chopped pickles, and like you said, it was a childhood sandwich, and I love that place. It's still there. So if you're ever in Southern California, hit up Dan's Super Subs on Ventura Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
it's not too far.
We should
So
make
do you
that.
guys-
That's not too far. Let's go to Ventura.
Well,
Yeah.
I can go
Make that
next
part of
tomorrow.
the San Diego, the Southern California trip next year.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Steve.
We'll make that trip.
Yeah.
Make it a trip. It's
Idaho Steve,
2.5
I
hours from the
want you to
house.
promise
Well,
us
it's not like I have to fly there.
Steve, I
We're all
want you to
flying
I
there.
want you to promise that you're going to get out of Idaho and join us somewhere next year.
I want to go. I want to go to Colorado. That looked like fun last year.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we're doing
moving
Colorado
on
again
about
at some
Go
point.
this year.
Are you going
California's
somewhere
the next
different?
Year. 2018, we're
Yeah.
talking about San Diego, but
We might do the Kong off maybe, which is Arcade Expo and Banning.
Southern California would work. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
San
weather
Diego, which is
sucks.
French, Spanish for whale's vagina, but yes.
well,
They have beer there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one or two.
A little bit.
So we
I thought
come back to
Kong off
Colorado
was
at
like
some
a
point,
was like an East Coast thing.
yeah, I want to say. Well, it started out with Richie. I think he's still involved with it, right? That's his deal. Richie Knuckles. So Richie Knuckles, the first 2 or 3 years was at
the 1 year, first year.
was at his own
The
event.
second and third year were in Denver.
Denver.
Oh, they were okay.
Yep. Because I was there for both of them.
Okay, and then the fourth one was at Banning.
Liar.
Yeah.
No, it was back in
Jersey.
Okay.
Replay FX.
And then this will be
Skipped.
number 5, or did they already
Yeah.
have a number 5?
No, they skipped last year, and then this will be 5.
Okay.
So it was Pittsburgh last time, 2 years ago at Replay FX.
Crazy.
But Richie wants to do it at Banning, maybe, right?
It is happening. Yeah, it's gonna
Oh, it
happen.
is happening. Okay.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day.
Yeah, Richie, we see Richie every time every time we go to Arcade Expo, he's there for it. So.
I'm friends with him.
Yeah.
The last year in Denver kind of turned into a shit show.
It was a little bit of a shit show.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff that went on afterwards. Like,
there's a lot of room in Banning, so I mean,
we went to
it's a good
dinner
place,
afterwards with Richie and a couple people, and wow.
I don't make no mistake, I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a coincidence.
That's
an off-air conversation, really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all good. It's
Speaking
just
of
it was-
off-air, I got
but Banning's a good place to do it. As good as any. So
Yeah,
it'll
middle
work.
of nowhere. That's all good.
So that's happening maybe in March, I think. That's
Yeah.
March of 2018.
Well, you guys got to figure that what the fuck we're doing because you guys are hosting the next one. You go SoCal, guys.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. We
So
got.
figure
Well,
out
we
our
just
next.
we just got to decide if we want to do it, for sure.
Well, I say let's do it because I'm already
Yeah.
here. I'm
Yeah, right.
gonna go.
Yeah. Well, it's going to happen in March. The dates aren't fixed, but it's happening. They're supposed to be announced by the end of the week.
All right, so let's get that figured out so we can start promoting. Because after Grinkers, we gotta. I gotta start making shirts.
Yeah, are we gonna do a NAT tournament over there?
Andrew, I demand we need at least 1 month off.
We need at least a month off. Hit us after Christmas.
Plus tax.
Yeah, well, you'll have a few months till March.
Lots of sales after Christmas.
Now get back on that Illustrator, fucker.
Yeah.
Hey, I was on it too.
You did. You're your surprise for Grinkers is fucking awesome. I love how you took the Nat thing and took it to another level. That's
right. Yeah.
Thanks. We'll talk about it after.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right, guys. So long. Farewell.
You're
leaving us?
I need to go pretty quick here. So I don't know if are we ending this or otherwise I gotta peace out.
Well, yeah, I guess. So, shit, I'll see you guys in 48 hours probably. Maybe
That's right.
less.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're on the fence, go to Grinkers. It's a great fucking time.
Yes,
Just go
absolutely.
there. Seriously.
Fritz just joined.
All right, see you guys. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you Thursday.
We're out. So Steve,
You guys
we'll
are
be
dicks.
talking, I'm sure, in the next 24 hours.
Yep.
Andrew,
Oh God.
Show me your guns.
yeah.
That's a cop right there if I've ever seen one right there.
And you gave up in the arm wrestling with Joe.
Dave,
Dave, I know why you gave up in that arm wrestling contest because Joe's taller.
Oh,
I realized.
wow.
We had a conversation on Saturday about arm length and how much of an advantage you have in arm wrestling when you have that much leverage. When you have really long forearms, you've got a lot more of an advantage.
Dave, I thought you were going to die during those arm wrestling things. Your face turned bright red like
You
2
just
seconds
did with you,
into it.
Leo, when you were eating your fucking wings.
Right, but that was one time. It was like, oh shit, like, where's the nearest hospital for Dave, you know? Oh my.
So I just want to say real quick, and I'll say it again, but thank you so much to all the VIP supporters for allowing us to get a bunch of bonus items, and all the sponsors. We got we have over $2,000 in prizes for Grinkfest 5, so it's a big deal. And we got 30 certificates and over 30 prizes for all those people.
And people always bring prizes too.
Yeah, there's always bonus. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're 48 hours away from everybody hugging each other and having beers and playing games.
Come on,
I get to touch you guys.
All right, who's gonna be Mr. Cup Check this year? I'd be happy to take the reign if somebody wants to. Yeah.
I don't actually think we need that.
No,
Yeah.
all right.
For the last few years, I
And
never
Gak, I will
appreciated
make a
a single
special
cup
effort
check.
to grab my sack of goodies early on, not at the end when someone can steal them.
We always want to
believe,
grab a sack
Steve,
early.
His wonderful wife has curated the collection of swag bags that are all going to be hopefully ready
Tremendous
when
amount of
people
work.
arrive.
Tremendous. You sound like the president.
It really is.
Yes.
Really, really wonderful,
Jack.
wonderful
Thank
people who are doing some tremendous work.
Right.
No.
So
Thank you to Chris, Andrew, and Steve for putting this on like that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Andrew.
And keeping it alive.
Yep, looking forward to it. Good times.
If Steve will keep this going, we will not let it die.
That's right. Absolutely. So we're happy to go there and continue doing this. So
To Grinkers 25, right?
yeah, that's right. So thank you all the guys who came and hung out with us tonight. I'm not gonna be able to remember everybody. My vision's bad right now. Gus, Grover, Wyo, Any other names you guys can think of? Time Runner, yes. Arcade Radio guy is looking forward to hanging out with you guys. So Time Runner, thanks for hanging out.
Is Time Runner coming to Grinkfest?
Yep, he'll be there.
Yeah,
yep.
nice.
And apparently his wife and Hector's wife are going to have some kind of death match.
A penis showdown in the parking lot.
That will be the Buffett version. Yes. So good times. And cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
To you.
In a couple days.
The next beer I drink will be you guys.
Cheers, my friends. Ciao.